Howdy, everyone. It's an early stream. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm here with Phil Burnell. I missed the last couple days. I missed some stupidity, of course, with DSP and the Wings situation. Apparently he's watching Wings' video, and everything is stupid. But first, I wanted to give a little update. I emailed Streamlabs about the whole chat thing, and they sent me an email basically saying, yeah, we're aware of the issue. We're working on it. Which to me, that bums me out because I'm not like DSP. I don't seek the affirmation that I'm powerless. Because DSP loves that. He loves being told that there's nothing you could do. You did nothing wrong. Everything's correct. You are blameless. And really, we just fucked you over, you know. DSP likes to be told that because then he can go back and say, hey, look, I'm powerless. So you can't blame me for anything. I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I'm powerless. I like to think that I could have done something to solve this. But we'll see. Yeah, I was feeling kind of bad that I wasn't able to stream the Wings thing because I had some earlier arrangements. But it turned into apparently what is just a lame-ass shitstorm. Nothing happened, and he made it very difficult for Wings to communicate with chat. So we're just going to go over several videos of Wings. And, yeah, we'll just try and do a little catch-up here. This might be a shorter stream today, and I have plans to... because I got unbanned from Elden Ring. Pretty cool, huh? So after this stream, I'm going to start up another stream. And me and my wife are going to play Elden Ring. Yes, exactly. That's terrible.
I need banana, tasty squeeze banana. It's definitely going to be interesting reacting to this today. First of all, it's an hour and 40 minutes long, a little bit longer than the Pro Jared React by about 20 minutes. And the Pro Jared React took 5 hours to react to. 5 hours. So, this is way...
Okay, already stopping it here. This smile on his face, hold on a second. This little gleefulness he has.
To.
This one right there. Yeah, point it there. DSP, how do you not see that as a bad thing? Just running the numbers, you expanded a video times 5. I don't know how much other React content you watch, even long-form React content, but people don't turn an hour and a half of video into 5 hours. Each
5 hours.
Before I do the same, let me reset.
So, this is Wings. This is someone who I have, knowledge of now. And
you knew about him
before.
before.
Say that there's some parallels with the way that we made mistakes on the internet and the way that we're harassed by trolls.
Daddy Phil.
I am not Wings of fucking Redemption. Can't tell. I look nothing like the fucking guy, and I certainly don't act like him. So why the fuck you gotta repeat everything about him in my chat? Cause he banned you? Sorry, but it's not all fucking night. Please be respectful.
Wow, he got really loud there.
When I did my react to this last year, a lot of people said it was one of the best reacts they've seen because I.
Who said that? Name names. Was it Jade?
Essentially. Give a different perspective than most people. Most people who watch a documentary about Wings...
He's right about that. DSP does manage to give new perspectives that you haven't seen before, at least compared to everyone else. Only DSP can see an event, a Rorschach's print, and say, you know what, this reminds me of the helicopter job that I got laid off from. DSP is right. Only he could make something so stupid out of this.
Just make fun of him. They just sit there and they're, haha, can't believe you did that, ha ha ha, you know. For my react, it was different because I was trying to.
He's coping hard. He knew that the event was a disaster. If I were Wings, I would say to Phil, you know what, dude? If you can't give a fucking.
And then in addition, the fact that I have been
see him in the chat thing. What can I expect? Exactly.
Just like him over the years, and I could kind of empathize with him in a lot of situations. All right, so. That really opened my eyes when we did that react, and a lot of people said it's one of the best things.
God damn, his hair is oily in this one.
I really appreciated people saying that because that was me going out of my comfort zone. Now, since then, it's been about a year that I've been doing react events, and there's been various different kinds, but it seems like you guys always like it when I'm following the career of a YouTuber that kind of went up and down and had some issues. The drama crap. I told you guys I would love to do long-form reacts that aren't drama, but...
What would you watch?
It is what it is. People wanted this. They wanted this for today.
It's your fault. It's you viewers.
Show me the money.
It's your fault. If this is stupid, look in the mirror.
Show me.
There's the idiot.
Show me the money. Whoa! So that's what we're doing. And it's going to be all day because it is an hour and 40-minute video. You know it's going to probably take me 4 or 5 hours to react to.
Why? Why would it take that long?
It's going to be over on DSP Reacts. It's the first... well, it's the second long-form react we're doing over there. So
you notice that he has had a whale for each stream and live? Yes, I have noticed he's been getting some money.
You'll see a link that'll pop up.
I guess they did the responsible thing and got a second job.
We're going over there to watch this big event, all right? And the event's going to be a lot of stuff. Number one,
this spells disaster in some sort of way.
It's going to be the react. Number two, I'm going to have food at one point, and we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Why do we care about your food?
What we're ordering today, and you guys are going to be a part of that because we're going to order together live. Right now, we're going to determine what I should get. I have a few ideas of what I want. Shut up.
I admire DSP's capacity to outsource stuff. He could have looked up stuff himself. He could have researched it himself. He could have chosen himself. But that's dumb. Why not get you jerks involved? Hey, you all can decide on what I eat. Hey, we think you should eat this. No, I'm not eating that. Why are we here?
No one cares about you, boy. So that's cool, man. All right, now.
God, his
something else
hair.
worth mentioning, but it's something that I can't confirm, is that I extended the offer, the olive branch, so to speak, to Wings of Redemption himself. And I said, hey,
did you
you
email
want
him?
to come by today when I'm doing the live react to this documentary about
I assume he emailed
I
him
would be more
during
than
business
happy
hours.
to have you live on stream in the chat. And if you want to come back at anything in this documentary with additional information, context, or just give us your feelings about what happened in a certain situation.
If DSP was even halfway competent, he'd set up a little window for Wings and he could stream in.
I would be
For real, are we
absolutely
heading to the
positively
last
happy.
Arc Saga, or is this the Walking Dead thing where
Now,
eventually nobody's
I
going
didn't
to
hear
give
back
us...
from him.
I think it's
Well,
going to turn
people
into
said on
that,
the stream he said
the
he's gonna do it.
Walking Dead thing.
So there's no guarantees.
And I
It's
think
up to him.
DSP is going to get
He'll show up in a
increasingly
week. It
more and
doesn't
more
matter. It's up to
desperate.
him,
He
right?
might do walk-around streams.
So let's see
Again.
what he does. All right, let's see what he's. If he shows up and he wants to talk and he wants to be a part of the event, good for him. The thing is, I want to give him an avenue to be a part of it and to give context.
But
sadly, what I feel
how'd that
is
chat
a lot of
situation go?
These documentaries don't know all the context. Now, that's not the fault of the documentarian. I'm sure they're doing their best to give context. For example, my own Down the Rabbit Hole video had a lot of information that was half information. Meaning, sure, from one perspective it looks like that, but once you get the full context, it actually makes more sense or actually means something different. Slurp it up like fucking noodles, like hype. Oh, ooh, I gotta eat it. Gotta eat it. Eat the hype. Oh.
When DSP mentions context, something to remember is that DSP doesn't just want you to watch like maybe 5 or 10 minutes before and after each event. That's not context. No, DSP wants you to watch the entire stream. And in fact, he wants you to watch the previous stream. And actually the stream before that. And the stream from 3 years ago. He wants you to watch all that. That's all the context. And when you watch all that, say you went ahead and did that challenge, you watched all that shit. And you come back and say, no, it still looks like you did. Well, you're an idiot. So what does it matter? If DSP had his way, a documentary about him would last maybe 78 hours. Because it would be so much context. No, it would put people in a coma.
So that's why I didn't react to my own Down the Rabbit Hole. A lot of people were like, oh, well, that makes a lot more sense.
No,
now.
they did not say
See,
that.
I feel like in any documentary...
Nah, Dave can't share the spotlight.
Right?
That's why
Then
he
when you
couldn't
do
have
something
Wings
like
on.
this,
Exactly.
You should have...
I give you the
for
opportunity to come in my
someone
chat
to
and
respond.
talk.
So if
Yay.
he wants to be here, and I say here, I mean over on
Yeah,
DSP
15
React,
years of
start reacting,
context.
I'm more than happy to have him on.
And also
Now, some
talk to
people
me.
said, well, why don't you have him on video?
Yeah.
Well, here's why.
Why?
This is a react event to an hour and 40-minute long video.
So?
Okay? You know my react is going to be lengthy. I just did one to an hour and 20-minute video last
So
month.
let's
It
go
was
ahead and
5
have
hours.
it be a 9-hour video.
How long do you want the react to be? 17 hours?
Yes.
Because if Wings is here live and is talking constantly with me, we'll never get through
Wings
the react.
doesn't talk that
Understand?
much.
It's got to be something
He
that's
really
moving,
doesn't.
that keeps moving.
DSP's the
If we're
windbag.
going to have a conversation with Wings, that's fine. I'd be more than happy to set up in the future, do like a Zoom call with him or something, which just him and me talking. I'm down for that. If that's what people
No,
want.
that will
and if
never
he's
happen.
okay with it, I would do that. I've
Toxified
offered that
already.
to him, and he's never responded. Oh my god!
This was admittedly a funny moment.
Oh my!
See, Why did DSP have to be such a little bitch about stuff? This is legit funny. His ack is a pretty infectious thing. I'm feeling jovial just hearing it.
God,
I don't say ack. Well, that's too bad because I find it funny.
Okay? It seems like that's not what he's interested in. Okay? Because I offered that. I say, hey, you want to have a conversation? You want to be a guest on my Christmas special? You want to do this? He's never responded.
Why
so
would he?
He's not interested in that. Okay?
Because he sees right through that. If someone like Wings can see through your shit, you have no hope.
Open to that possibility,
I think Chris Chan could see through his shit. Hold on, I got Chip over here. I can play with this guy.
But that hasn't happened. All right? So, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to do the next best thing that I can do. You know what I'm saying? Also, let's be honest here.
Yeah, by then, hopefully, you have forgotten
I
everything.
set up a bunch of extra stuff. Like, for example...
And then he can call you a loser for watching all that.
There's another one called StreamYard. If you use these programs, there are ways... I guess to kind of like put your editing software into it. I'm not aware because to my
Papa Vera's in here.
Sets up your webcam and then you're good. You're done. That's it. Like I would need it to have it so that I have all my stuff going on it. You know, I need pop-ups. I need to be able to access video to go back and forth between the.
I'm not restreaming tonight.
I don't even know how to do that.
I'm so burned out on Oblivion. Shit's so boring.
Excuse me. So, that being said.
Save scum into confusion into snort.
I mean, I have to do research.
I'm good, Ramen.
But
How have you been?
I said, I feel I'm gonna have a
How is everybody?
With Wings or anyone, Boogie. Let's just have a conversation. Why do we have to have?
Wings even said he wouldn't bring up the tractor stuff, and
directed
Phil
other ways. Let's just have
still couldn't do it. Dave still couldn't. Yeah.
Right? Sure. What the fuck? I'd be very open to that situation or that possibility in the future over on DSP Reacts. I would. That would be something good. I think good content. Just having conversations with people on the internet would be great. But that's not what this is. Nor is this what it seems to be intended to be. Like I said,
why can't it be?
Jordy that stuff before. He said no. Or
why is he making a situation where it just can't be this thing that you all want it to be? Why not?
Yeah, let's do it. And
why not?
It just never has.
I mean, except for the fact that he doesn't want to talk to DSP.
Welcome. Please.
But there's no other excuse other than he doesn't want to.
Let us know more about
was this morning bad or something? I didn't see anyone restreaming. Shit, I don't know.
Not to show up, that's his prerogative as well.
I'm probably not going to restream tonight.
So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not going to. But that's lame. And here we go with DSP couldn't have Wings in chat. So let's see this. This is from Memology.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, so wait a second. I don't see him talking. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe maybe the approved user doesn't work for sub mode. I thought it did.
Wait, did he have this on screen himself? No way, he did?
But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Wow.
Right? Nothing?
Make Wings a mod. There you go. There's the correct answer right there.
I guess we're not going to hear from him. He's not going to add anything. I tried.
No, you did not. This was not a
trying. Still can't. I guess it doesn't work then. I made him an approved user. It's supposed to bypass it, and it didn't. I don't know if there's a time to do it or whatever. I don't know.
I'm good. Just slogging along.
No, I know
I
we're in
understand.
mode. The point is that if you make someone an
rough.
approved user, they're supposed to bypass.
How's it going, Twerk to Spec? How's it going? I'm groovy.
Yeah, I know. I tried.
Wait, what's this? Saves, scumming, snorting, falling asleep, blue cam. Yeah. Horrible.
No, I'm not modding him.
DSP reminds me of Master Shake. In a lot of ways, he reminds me of Master Shake. In that, one of the ongoing jokes with Master Shake when it comes to Aqua Teen Hunger Force is that he'll piss off everyone and then assume 30 seconds later we're all good because he wants something. He's pissed off Wings several times for various reasons. Not all of them hyper intense, but they're both super sensitive individuals. So DSP is operating under this assumption that there's some sort of statute of limitations for all this, that Wings should just be cool with him now. No.
I don't think that would work either. If I already made him an approved user, then that should have worked.
I see.
It should have worked and it didn't.
Was that what DSP was doing when he was doing continuous improvement? Well, the thing I suggested should have worked, so I'm done. There's no sense trying to discuss this any further. Hey, Silent Weapons.
Thank you for re-upping your Ultra membership.
I know that guy.
He's a silent but mighty god. Don't take his power lightly, mortals. Great.
Or is it ignorant? It's, yeah. Master hate. The arrogant ignorance.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
He really is an amazing character.
Well, it looks like
I didn't
I
like
gave
Master
it a
Shake when I first
try.
saw him because I didn't get the joke.
What can I say? I tried, but
No, you didn't.
you know, I guess we're limited.
No, you were limited. Up in the skull.
Try refreshing a few things.
And what does I tried mean? What does that mean to
Should
say it
save,
over and over
maybe
again?
save.
Should
Hold
you
on.
get some sort of medal or something?
I don't see any other way
DSP
to really
tried his
bypass
best?
it
Question mark.
that I can see.
You could mod him.
Well, I tried.
You could mod him. What's
Maybe next
Wings
time
gonna
he'll
do?
Subscribe to the channel 24 hours in advance, like everybody else did. I don't know what else to say.
Ah, that's it.
Oh no, there's absolutely positively no way we're moving sub-only mode. That
Why not?
would be insanely bad.
Why not? Here's what he should have done. He should have modded Wings and turned on unsub mode. Man, Wings would be having a blast banning all those people. Hell yeah. That's what they should do. That'd be a great video. The DSP, Wings, and hell, throw a low tier god in there. Banfest. Banfest 2023. They have an open chat, no moderation, nothing. It's just those three dudes banning people for 4 hours straight. Damn, I'd be there.
That'd be absolutely ridiculous.
That might go against TOS, but it's not really a TOS
There's
violation
no
if we all love
that we're
it.
turning off sub-only mode on any of my channels. I'm not that stupid. Hell no.
Get all three of them in there.
Alright.
You got the chat in the middle.
Well, Jay goes to the super chat. He says, "Mod Wings it will wear." I'm not.
Tried
modding you.
nothing I could
I'm
do,
seriously
dude.
not- I'm not
DSP
going
cost
down to
Wings a
that.
good job. Yes, he did. Cost him
Pandora's
50K, man.
box of
I don't think I'd
modding
ever
you.
talk to anyone who
Not doing
cost me
that.
50K.
And we can't get him
Hell
on a
no.
call. I don't have anything that I can call him on set up. Like for example, there's programs I'm aware of. I don't know how to get them to work. Like,
Exactly. Should
smoothly.
attach some
Like, I
money
know
to that bad
for
boy.
example, I could call him and have just a conversation direct with him, but I don't know how I would get another screen. And by the way, as I've already said,
Snort.
we're reacting to an hour.
That's
and
what I
40
said.
long-
I snorted
40
at
minute
you.
long video. It's going to take me hours to do this.
Why?
If we have him live on the show the entire time, this would be a 17-hour
Man,
video.
anyone try to give him advice?
Quite
Yeah,
frankly.
for real.
So we're not doing
Except for Papa Vera.
All right, well, I
because
tried,
Papa Vera
guys. I tried
spells
my
it out
best.
for him
it.
as an
He didn't
idiot.
subscribe.
But
I don't
ban
know
him
what to
too
say.
anyway. He
I
hasn't
went
showed
over
up
to a
lately.
user, that didn't do anything.
You would have said,
So,
do or do not, there's no
I
try.
guess we're gonna roll.
Yoda,
no big deal.
you realize he's fictional, right?
Okay.
DSP
So,
assumes
a couple
everyone's
quick
as
things.
dumb
We're
as
about
he
to
is.
start. Wings modded someone and they can't chat. So
This
Wings
is ridiculous.
modded someone in his
Wingo
own
made
chat
more
and
on
they
his
can't chat
own
either.
without DSP. Dave got... Yeah, I heard about that. I heard
no
that
issue.
Wings made more money doing less stream.
There's no issue here. Mr. A says, "Good morning from the Netherlands. Fun fact: never go to Holland." What does that mean? What's so wrong with what's wrong with Holland?
Pigs aren't allowed. Banned.
It did work for Wings. Well, good for him. Like I said, I'm not modding him.
I agree. Giving up sounds like the best course of action right now.
We're not opening that Pandora's
Well,
box.
we can't
of
agree to
modding
this, so
people
let's
on my
not
chat.
try. Probably
That
why
was
he
not
was
any kind of
expendable. Yeah, exactly.
Pre-discussion or agreement we did. Sorry.
This dude offered so many...
Fucking bitch.
Hold on, I want to... Oh, it's the end of the video. I wanted to say, DSP talked one time about how he would write up huge 8-paper long diatribes about what they could do to do continuous improvements. Now, those gentlemen, or ladies, or anything, were reading those and got to the last page finally after hearing about the helicopter job that he is currently working with. And then at the end, it said, it doesn't really look like anything can be done. Doesn't really look like anything can be done, so you should just give up. Thanks. That was worth reading 8 pages for. That's nice. And let's see. The next one, I'm going to go to... where is this one? No, I didn't want to watch the Wings one. I want to watch this one. No. My correction. This one.
Let's play the game.
This is from Selma Julius Cruz. Bonked. Dave only made like 85 on the stream. Oh no. Sorry, Lynn. I'm derailing away. No, you're fine. I like the give up joke.
Yeah, I need help. I have no health.
Chris Chan is out on bail. Maybe DSP should... I think that'd be a great idea. So, let me understand this correctly, Chris Chan. You're a motherfucker?
What the hell hit me?
Okay, that would actually be pretty funny if he said that. But he'd be like, so is it true that you're Jesus? You realize you're not Jesus, right? I saw a picture of him once.
Before I have a chance to even fucking move.
DSP found helicopters at his helicopter job. No one prepared him for this.
Fucking unfair, man.
You're on hardcore, my man.
Can I reload with this? No.
It's too hard. I guess you die then.
What do you do about it? Look, I can't fucking move.
Getting pimp slapped, huh?
I had full health.
Slap the hoe!
I could do.
Nothing I could do. There you go. He gave up an Evo, that's why he got fourth. Pretty much. He got the racist version of first. That's really funny. I got the whites only first place.
Hit in a circle, and I can't ever do
That's what matters. Man, this camera angle is really nice, but he's somehow making it break. Look at this dude in his big old bonk. Can't see shit.
What?
God, I'm getting reminded of that well fight in Sekiro.
What the fuck, dude? This is terrible.
How's it going? I'm being possible slurred. Hateful slurs. DSP is an expert on all helicopters. He did paperwork on them and saw their scripts. Yeah, that's a helicopter, alright. I've seen them before. Sir, that's a barn. That's a Family Guy reference. That's a really old Family Guy reference. He getting choked out right in the gouty throat. Poor Spanish dude.
What was I supposed to do?
Get backhanded?
Dude, fuck Capcom. I mean it. Fuck.
I knew it.
And now,
he was gonna scream about that. Type airplanes over and over at his old job.
He's trying to talk and he still can't. I guess it doesn't work then.
He was even typing it in and not copy and pasting. He was working that hard.
I don't know if there's a time to do it or whatever. I don't know.
I'm a loser!
No, I know we're in sub-only mode. The point is that if you make someone an approved user, they're supposed to bypass all modes. There's no way that we're turning off sub-only mode on any of my channels.
I'm telling you, man, that'd be a great video.
Hell no.
Okay. You don't have to make me feel good. I want your honest thought. What would be funnier? The LOLCal podcast, as they described it, or the LOLCal Banapalooza? And you can bring in Boogie, you can bring Locher God. Hell, bring in Yandere Dev. Bring him in too. All of them. I think the Banapalooza would be better. But then again, I don't know. We might get some real good gold out of them.
Well, Jade goes
I know it's not. I'm just messing with you.
Where I'm not modding anyone. And we can't get him on a call. I don't have anything that I could call him on.
How's it going, JDX?
If we have him live on the show the entire time,
I'm happy, I guess.
This would be a 17-hour react. Like I said, I'm not modding anyone in my chat. Absolutely not.
Just
and that's
ban.
thing.
I'll bring in Cat to start banning people.
To the surprise of many, he eventually got it done in Mexico. And while there is still some contention in allocation of funding...
I was just going to say,
why?
Wasn't this a big thing? He raised
yes, it was.
Like he did. He hit the goals and everything.
LOLcast Fest would probably be better. It would. You'd probably get better information, but goddamn, the Banapalooza would be so funny for the different troll messages that would come in. They might even start mixing and matching, like Elena blacked. No, she's not black, is she? Well, let's go ahead. Elena blacked Cat.
Which is fucked up. Just because
I always wondered if
we want to say
Linda cheated on Dave with Phil.
True.
Horrible. God, no.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter that you said it 5,000 times.
No more Chris Chan posting.
Your troll circle. It doesn't make it fucking true. Toxify it. It makes you ignorant. It makes you stupid. It makes you a fucking asshole because you want to continuously talk about it over and over like it's true. You know? And
what?
That pisses me off.
Aww.
It does, because that's not fair to anyone. Just because you have a dumbass troll circle and you say something a million times, you know, and now everyone believes it because they're stupid, right? Just like the whole thing with me. Oh, no, he's making it about me again. Yeah, I am. Shut up.
Okay.
The whole King
I
of
didn't
Hate
even
thing,
say anything.
My old moniker was the King of Hate. It meant...
Boring.
Yeah, I agree. Let's skip. Thank you, Soma. You read my thoughts.
Oh, but the king of hate means that he's a bigot and he's a scumbag and he's a racist. And
Here's the thing DSP does not get. He does not get, because I guess he doesn't have a lot of memories of school. Maybe they didn't teach him this. That even if you do not mean for something to be paired, even if you don't mean for two things to be paired, they can be paired anyway. For example, the Pepe the Frog thing and with right-wing memes. It happened. The author didn't want it to happen. The guy who developed Pepe the Frog didn't want that to happen. It just sometimes happens. Now, DSP can find that unfair until he's blue in the face, and to some extent it is. It's too bad. That's when you need to rebrand.
here's a few clips from over the 15 years.
Wings was so closed off. Ban
Ban
yourselves.
Here they are.
From going from a sheriff who is like
She
trying
can't
to kill
ban people, man.
to
She can't.
seeing a little black girl and thinking slave trade.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, now you said it. Now you said it. What?
See what?
You said black girl.
It was on
That's
screen.
correct. That's correct. I didn't
Hell,
think that.
we already live in the worst
And mine
timeline,
doesn't
seeing as
matter.
Chris is
It
out of
doesn't
jail.
matter. Right.
Maybe, well,
You're
maybe he's
right.
reformed.
You're right. I agree with you.
There's
It
like a
wasn't
15%
just
chance
black
of the little
girl
cows.
to the slave trade. And
Ugh.
that's stupid of me. Why the hell did I not make that connection
No.
in my head? Because I'm stupid.
Okay.
You know, I admit that I'm dumb.
DSP
I don't
knows
know
the
if I
strength and
believe that.
vulnerability of all
You know,
countries.
that's what I mean. And then the narrative becomes, oh yeah, see, the king of hate means he's a hateful
Even foreign
person, and
military
he's
ones.
a
Yeah,
scumbag,
and then
he's
he forgets
racist,
them,
and
too.
he's sexist. And it's not true.
Looks at an Apache. What
That's what I
helicopter
mean,
is
this
this?
a
Are you
situation
serious?
Where does anyone have the fucking fact on what he raised, on where he spent it, and does anyone did you see a fucking receipt? Really? If you don't have an actual receipt in your fucking hand, you have absolutely no right to say shit about this. You don't have the evidence of anything. You're a fucking asshole if you push it off as fact. And I'm tired of that shit because it happens to me, it happens to him, it happens to everyone. Enough. Enough with your horse shit.
But DSP, that's not really fair because you have convicted people in the court of Fffil for far less evidence than that. You didn't get receipts from anybody when you've banned them, or when you've made up shit about them, or when you've said stuff about them. You didn't get receipts from Keemstar when you started laying into him. But this only applies to you and your fellow lol cows. And you only apply it to Wings because you hope that Wings will back you up. Wings doesn't give a shit about you, man. It's over. You have no friends. Hell, even Cat probably doesn't like you.
To grow up and stop watching that shit.
Oh yeah,
too.
big ups to
This guy is fucking stupid.
news
Is that
again.
they make shit up
Oh
and
my
they
lord!
pass
Oh
this back,
no!
and we all believe it now because we're
Lord.
we're ignorant idiots. No,
My
stop.
brother
Stop with
thinks
the
Pepe
bullshit.
is a Nazi
Spend
thing.
10
Pepe is a
fucking
medium for
seconds
making statements
doing
and
a little
canvas.
bit
Yeah,
of research.
it's like Doge.
a pig man. Oh!
You fuckers
DSP knows more about
kicked
birds
him
than I
off
probably.
your podcast. Okay,
Wait,
you kicked him off.
hey, you don't have any receipts for that? Where is the receipt of them saying, "Hey, we're kicking him off because we hate him and he's toxified and he's fat"? I don't see that anywhere. Maybe it. You know what it is? This video is blocking it. It's taped to the board here. My mistake. I understand. DSP, continue.
He's out of your lives now.
DSP
Why
ready.
the
DSP
fuck
really.
are you
Sir
talking
June.
about his?
Yeah, I don't really
personal
understand
shit
the
and
love
his
for Sir
bullshit
June.
on
I guess
his
because Sir
fucking
June
podcast?
managed to dodge very,
is
very
wrong with
touchy
you?
subjects. If he
He's
did
not
a
part
sequel,
of your
he would hate
content.
June forever.
Why do you do this?
You know what's funny? When you open your mouth naturally goes to the side. Watch this, ready? Because when I make a face, I usually contort my face purposely.
This
make
is
it
a
look
strange
stupid.
line of
I'm
it is.
sorry.
This
if
is really
all
dumb.
you can do is talk shit about someone who used
One
to
of
be
the
your
weird
friend,
disconnects with
you have
DSP
no
is he
content.
legitimately believes he is the only person being honest.
have none.
It's 12. Yes,
Your content is shit.
everyone is
You
lying.
degraded yourself to the point where all you can do is talk shit about someone because it gives you a rise in viewership and attention. So you go back and you beat the dead horse again and again and again. This is the most underhanded, vile, pussy willow bullshit. Fuck you.
Wow.
No, really. Fuck
No,
off.
really,
Every
fuck
one of you on
you.
PKA.
PKA was kind of on the fence on if fuck you until DSP said no, really fuck you, and then they said, oh man, he means it. We really should get fucked, I guess. I mean, okay, no, DSP, you're wrong and stupid. They have a platform. They had a show. One of the dudes got ultra hyper toxified, and they kicked his ass off. They reserve the right to talk about it all they want. He's a public figure. I know you don't understand that, DSP. Is it mean? Maybe. Is it unfair? Maybe. But it's still within their rights. So why is DSP laying into them so hard? Did he not think for a second that any one of them might have a legitimate reason why they're burned out on the guy? No. They're just bad people who lied and toxified against poor Wingo.
Hey, watch this clip. Dark Side
if there
Phil
was a part
says,
2, Phil would
fuck you. You guys are
Yeah.
fucking vile.
You guys want to watch
Doing
the
this
debunk
shit
stream
over
with
and over to this
June?
guy. What the fuck is your fucking problem, man?
Stroke is natural.
Leave
We
him
all
the
droop.
fuck alone.
My
Do
lips
you
have been
really
drooping.
need his troll shit amplified on your fucking podcast? That's supposed
I haven't
to be
watched the
legit?
Wings doc react. I
guarantee
assumed
you, when they
it
do
was
a podcast
lame.
and they have a segment like this about wings. Oh my god, they probably get a view spike.
It was 50% this, him sucking Wings' dick, and the other half was sucking his own dick. So, masturbatory everywhere.
I
Awful.
get attention spike from all of his
can
trolls.
talk about
Come and
any of
watch
this
it.
as long as they've
Just
never
like
been on a podcast.
what
Yeah,
happened
there
to
you
me
go.
Recently, all the trolls come and support the podcast today because they're talking shit about wings, right? So let's be honest about what this really is. I mean, I'll be honest, just like any other normal human, yes, am I jealous of certain people? And
Yeah, it's Phil's
people who are
content, the
successful?
entire thing.
Of course I am, right? Let's be really honest about what it is.
No personal care for
It's
himself.
called
No.
exploitation. That's not begging.
That's exploitation.
Alessandro, you're right. I share stuff, but I don't share.
I would
Do you
imagine
know
that's true.
What health issues I have
Speed
besides
rating.
gout, which was inadvertent, 8 years ago, and you know postnasal drip because you hear it. Do you know about all my other health issues? Bullshit. You don't, and I have them. You don't know what the fuck I'm going through.
I think I've got a few guesses. I think DSP has a bad tooth, and I think that because I currently have a bad tooth. It's why I've been progressively slurring my words lately, and it does a lot to you. It makes it so that your face swells. It makes it so that you slur your words because, you hold your mouth a certain way to soothe the pain. And also, it makes you look like a horrified monster ghoul when you eat. I've been told that I now have a pained expression when I eat, so there's that. I'm working on it, though. It's happening. And I don't need any money for it. And let's see, what else do we think? I think he might actually have, legitimate skin damage of some sort. Because he is peeling an awful lot off his body. It's beyond eczema, I think. I think he might actually have some sort of, contamination or something.
I'm not sitting here exactly.
I'm
I'm
just
not sitting here
speculating.
as a pity party, right?
He's
I don't want-
upset
as I
about
said,
anyone
if
that makes
people are
money.
gonna
Yes,
go to my
exactly. He
stream
wasn't even really that upset about
and you're gonna
the
watch my content,
side-scroller
you're gonna
things
support me,
until he saw
support
money
my
attached to
content, what you like to
toxicity.
hear,
Then
my
it was
personality.
anger time.
Don't support me because it's a
I think
pity
he has
party
diabetes,
because
yes.
I feel I'm sick or whatever. You don't need to know about that shit, right?
I think he also has malnutrition because Cat takes all the damn food. And scurvy. Yeah, I'm going to really get toxic. I'm going to say you've got scurvy, DSP. Because that was really freaking dumb. Just sucking his dick. Nice. And let's see. Okay, and then we're going to Wings of Redemption react. No. Sorry. We're going to watch this one. This one is a little bit longer.
I guess we're not gonna hear from him. Time. Fuck it. No one knows. It's all...
All right.
There's no
I
way.
used to chew the
that
same
we're
way
turning
when I
off
had a
civil
busted
mode on
wisdom
any of
tooth.
my
Exactly.
channels. I'm not that stupid.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Hey,
All right.
I bet he's
Well,
pre-diabetic
Jay
if
goes
not.
to the
I would
Super Chat
imagine
mod
so.
Wings it will wear. I'm not modding anyone. I'm seriously not.
It
I'm not
might be
going
why
down
he
that
can't drink alcohol is because it could kill him.
Pandora's box.
He might have some
Modding.
condition like
No,
that.
we're not doing that.
Didn't he tell us
And we
about
can't
he has
get him on
skin?
a
Yeah,
call.
but I
I
think
don't
he's
have
understating
anything
it.
I can call him
I think
on,
he's
set
intentionally
up.
understating it for
Like for example,
obvious reasons.
There's programs I'm.
Oh,
I'm
har,
aware
har,
of.
har.
Get them to
Phil
do it.
has
Shoot it.
melanoma.
Like, I know that.
Well,
For example,
you're
I
an
can call him,
asshole for making
have a
fun of it.
conversation direct with him, but I don't know how I would get another screen. And by the way, as I've already said,
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
all right.
But his existence is the definition
tooth-
of old habits
No.
die hard.
No,
Since
not
then,
begging.
the two major differences in his life are that he has gained all that weight back and that he has gotten married.
There's
But
the weight
he's
back.
also
Oh, no,
married
that
to
was
his online
mean.
presence, and that presence
Cat has
is attached
diabetes
to
and
the
she's in
many
the range of
trolls
heart
that
disease.
follow him.
That's true.
They record every step.
Now let's be
Low
honest.
T
here.
for sure, too. Yes.
If you remember where we left it at the end of the last documentary, what did I say?
Jesus changes.
I said, weight loss
I know that the
only works
DSP clones have bad
if
skin,
you
but
have
this is
two
really
factors.
bad.
The
Might be
physical,
radiation poisoning.
but also the mental.
You can have
and the
diabetes and not be
support
fat.
To go with the mental side of it, correct? What? What?
It's not common, but it can happen. But he's drunk all day and
You
night
can
as their
physically
sugar
lose
free.
weight, but it doesn't mean you're going to keep it off unless you have.
This is safe for me. I need this. It's
other
exclusive,
support
so I have to order
to
it.
make that stick.
You can get type 2
And that was the big thing
Yeah,
we
that's
were
what I was
talking
thinking.
about during the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary. Even if Wings gets surgery, unless he has the support system in place.
Yes, that's true.
To keep that weight off, he will never keep it off, right? We talked about this. So I wonder if this is going to go through what happened after the surgery and why he gained it back.
Even if a doctor told him to stop drinking woody, he'd seek another doctor. He'd want to get a couple more opinions.
Crazy, like,
maybe stop on the booze store on the way there.
That's not a wake-up call. I don't know what is, right? But you've got to have that mental fortitude. You've got to have the people to support you.
At the dip school, I'll take all my chemo meds. Now, I don't want to outright say.
Every sniff of finger.
Hold on, I got to do a disclaimer. DSP, I know you watch some of these videos, not mine necessarily. I do not actually think you have eczema. I do not actually think you have radiation poisoning. I don't actually think you have these things. I'm not claiming them. I am suggesting that it could explain possible behaviors of yours. The only one that I will stand by is I do think you have malnutrition because Cat beats you about the head and takes your chicken tenders.
Squeak of a chair.
I'm having a great day, Lewis.
However, due to his long history of failing
He's
to
addicted
reach
to
goals
alcohol as
and
it
what
comes.
some consider to be a lack
Yeah,
of
he might have some
discipline,
legit liver damage.
there was little hope that he would be able to raise the tens of thousands of dollars to get this surgery done. But the larger
Is this when he
worry
yells at them?
was once that the funding goal was reached, he would
No,
take
my
the
wife,
money
we don't
and
talk
run.
to
To the
He's
surprise of many,
toxified.
he eventually got it done in Mexico.
He said I need to
And
stop
while
drinking
there is still
booze.
some
What an
contention
idiot.
in allocation of funding,
I thought he said he had. Yeah, he said he had
This is a
eczema.
big thing.
But
Because people were
my
telling me
theory
about
is that
this
he has
during the
something
first
worse.
documentary last year. They
I
were
know people
saying
with diabetes are. Yes,
that he
I know a
was
dude with
raising
diabetes
money.
who
Now,
was.
I'm just going with what
emaciated.
people told me. I don't know if this is factually true.
How's it going?
He
Nuclear
raised money on
tractor?
his streams. He told everyone it was a certain amount of money, right?
All right, this
He raised
review.
that money apparently, like he did. He hit the goals and everything.
The good thing about this is
And
you
then
can
he went to
see when
Mexico,
he's moved on from the
where-
subject.
Bullshit. Spend 10 fucking seconds doing a little bit of research.
That's not true. I just went over that. 10 seconds is not nearly enough to get all the research from Fffil. Because if Adam and Craig watched 10 seconds before the racist joke video, would that have made it better? Is that what it takes?
Stop this!
Do we really have
That
to do
one
this
time he
again?
talked about
I can't
waking up
believe it's a
sweating
year
right before the
later,
medical stuff
and we have to do
legitimately
this fucking
sounded
shit
like the
again.
shakes.
You
Yeah.
ready? I'm sorry, I gotta
He,
do it. This is really
there's a lot of things he could have.
This is really
He might have
pissing me off.
rickets or something. I don't
You
know.
fuckers kicked him off your podcast. Okay?
No, we've already
Kicked
been
him
over this.
off. He's out of your lives now. Be honest about what this really is, right? Let's
What is
be
it?
really honest about
What is it?
It's called exploitation.
Nice.
Can't believe Phil's still talking about views. Views.
Yeah, views.
But what if that's the market? What if my market is, hey, my viewers like it when I talk shit on this guy, and it's funny. So, I mean, you guys seem to come for me making fun of Phil. So, there's tons of people. DSP talked about Jersey Shore one time and talked about how you should make fun of it or whatever, or that it's stupid content. DSP, you're being toxic to Jersey Shore. All those people out there, Snooki and all them, you took them out of context. They're actually like really cool people, but you didn't do 10 seconds of research. White knighting's terrible with DSP because it feels so
initially had a
ingenuine.
strong and pleasant impact, but it took only a few months for this to lose
I
its
want to talk about people that are
effectiveness
in
as
your
well.
lives. Now
With
listen
the
to me talk
weight
about a
gain,
bunch of people. I've
you
met.
know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's talking about
Tell-
all his
tell you
health
what I
stuff
know
on
they're
stream,
thinking.
and that's just going to lead to worse.
We're
Let me
watching
put it
This
this
How You
way.
Don't React.
Talking about all that on stream
Wings of
is not going
Redemption
to make things better.
documentary.
It may not make things worse, but it's certainly not going to make things better. So why share that stuff with your audience, especially when you have such a big troll audience, right? Don't talk about your T levels. Don't talk about any of that shit. They don't need to know about that, right?
Here's the problem, though, DSP. You're right, but you're also wrong, as you usually are. If you have a good reputation with your viewers, you can mention that stuff to just kind of be like, yeah, I understand what you're going through. I have this thing or whatever. It's a way of fostering empathy in people. You can say, yeah, you're going through that terrible thing. Hey, man, I experienced something similar. It's tough, but we'll get through it. DSP has already developed a huge base of people who didn't like him when he started talking about his medical conditions. That's why it was a bad idea, especially for that. Like if, your favorite video maker, came on and said, hey man, I've got you know, arm cancer. Just my left arm has cancer. I don't really know how it works. You'd feel bad for him and you'd feel sympathy for him. DSP comes on stream and says, I have arm cancer. You know what's going to happen? People are going to make fun of him. They're going to say because he got it from jerking off too much or something. That's the difference, DSP. No one likes you. That's why they make fun of you. I don't know what he thinks
Alexander,
he
you're
can
right.
get
I do
sucking
share,
up to the
I share
guts.
stuff, but I don't
He's
share-
trying to repair some damage.
You know what health issues I have besides gout, which was inadvertent, 8 years ago. And you know post-nasal drip because you hear it. Do you know about all my other health issues?
Best part about the advice is it's one
You don't,
comment
and I
without
have
context.
them.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck I'm going through. I'm not sitting here, exactly, I'm not sitting here as a pity
Yeah,
party,
you've learned
right?
your lesson.
I don't want, as I said, if people are going to
You're not going to get empathy from people
and you're
because you're not likable.
Support me for the content and support me because you like me or my personality.
Yeah,
Don't
see,
support me
that's
because of a
funny.
pity party because I feel I'm sick or whatever. You don't need to know about that shit, right? So that's what I mean. Like,
The difference too is Phil doesn't realize 90% of his viewer base hates him. Wings does. You know, people don't care. Him playing video games to the extent they care about us. Exactly.
So that's what I'm talking.
Know
about.
your audience, DSP. We don't like you.
You're setting yourself up for further disaster.
Yes,
I do
you're
feel
right,
like
DSP.
Some of the things that happen to him
Mhm.
are completely
You got
not his
it.
fault. People go way too far. But then every once in a while, he has a bad habit. And one of these bad habits is I must talk about I have to show you all the cars I'm interested in. Why? Then people don't need to know about that. I have to talk about my T level. Why would you do that? It's just going to blow up. It's just going to be the next negative thing about you, right?
God damn. He can manage post-nasal drip. He just doesn't. Exactly. I think my grandpa has post-nasal drip, and you never hear him snort. He does a lot of weird coughing, but I just attribute that to him being old as hell.
What they don't understand is my wife will cry at the change of bariatric pressure in the atmosphere.
Really?
What?
DSP, that is no less stupid than anything you've claimed about anything. Don't even start here, man. Barometric pressure? What about all the stuff you talked about, DSP? Don't even play. Phil does not have the capacity to feel empathy for others. He only feels empathy in so much that it defends himself.
What did he just say?
You're absolutely right, Nuclear Detractor.
My wife cries with
Yeah,
change
the
of
same bad
bariatric
habit he still has.
pressure
He still
in the
talks about
atmosphere.
stupid shit he shouldn't talk about.
Some people are actually saying, oh, well, maybe he didn't hear the crying because he had the headphones on, right? I guess you could say that's a fair point. But at the very same time, again, you have to draw the line. What is more important in this situation?
Play the clip. Play the clip, please.
Go back to that stream.
Play the clip.
At any moment.
Ah, come
It's
on.
gonna come back. Just because you walked away for the stream to handle something.
This whole react was just pure irony, given that Phil talks about everything. Yeah, exactly.
That stream is going to continue.
I'm thinking about going to a gym.
No, you're not. You're thinking about buying a treadmill. That's what you're thinking.
You know, in that
There's plenty of streamers who are open and upfront about their physical and mental health issues without making it a pity party. Exactly.
Like, that was rough. That was rough to even.
And he says, well, he just wants to tell you about his life.
That happened.
Yeah.
Unlike the other things where people
Yeah.
guess, oh,
You realize that's going to still be a problem.
Uses animals and things. Those are guesses based on bullshit
Seattle
information.
Sometimes it's about
That's
sharing
something
with
that
others and letting them
definitively
know
just
that they're not.
happened.
Exactly.
Right? And it's 100% documented it happened. It's hard to really misconstrue. I mean, there's details you can misconstrue. Was it his grandmother's funeral or celebration of life? Was it?
What are you talking about, DSP? How is it documented any more than your stuff has been documented? I've said this before, but I think DSP really, the only way he's going to accept evidence about him is if he was on TV doing it on live on, I don't know, Times Square on their monitors, doing whatever he did, and he's holding up his social security number and driver's license. But even then, he'll tell you that he took him out of context.
Someone else. That's like semantics. It doesn't
Bariatric
matter.
pressure.
What matters is we saw what happened.
Yeah.
And that's a terrible, horrible thing that happened. Now.
Yeah, that's not exactly right. Yeah, you're right.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
He did a
He's pissed at me because I'm saying that. I don't care. I gotta be honest. I can't defend what just happened there. All right. But it's not. You know what I mean? It's so different than the life I used to have. I enjoy having this private life. Yeah, every once in a while, Jasper comes in the office and I'll play with him a little bit, or he'll play. You know, when I'm playing a game and we'll have interaction, we'll talk a little bit. But
remember when DSP
I
talked
don't
about
wanna
brain
have
swelling?
Jasper
That was more
be
stupid
part of
than
my
what.
internet life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Much more dumb.
Keep that separate. That's my private.
That wasn't the clip I thought he was going to play. I thought he was going to play the clip from Panda Lee, where Panda Lee's trying to talk to him, and he's very clearly done with the conversation. You can see it in his face. He's used up all of his charisma points for the day right there, and so he puts his headphones back on, and she continues to talk to him, and he says, "I'm sorry, my headphones are on. I can't hear you." I thought he was going to play that clip. That's pretty much what happened.
Private life.
June put some clips together. Phil called documental. Yeah.
Texting someone what appears to be several years back.
Look at how
Jordy
documented
sent
this
a
is.
picture of his genitalia that
Awesome.
was now available for the
File
internet
size
to
too
see.
large.
He said the leak. Jordy.
No, come on. What? No. Not again.
Dude, you need like 8 hard drives to get that picture on there. It's too
Why is
massive.
this happening again? I did not know this was going to happen in
The
this.
cops should show up with Phil holding
Please
a gun
tell
over
me
her
there's no
body and claim
pictures
it's taken
coming
out of
up with
context.
pictures.
And they would leave because they would believe him. They'd be like, you know what, Phil? We agree. We love your content. Keep up the good work. Wait, do you need help moving this body? I agree. Don't ever send dick pics.
But more importantly, his
Live
wife
performances are the
reacted to
better
it being
thing.
Leaked with her teasing Jordy about it.
Oh,
How
no.
big do you think my penis is?
Don't, no.
Would you say it's more 6 inches?
I don't know.
You kind of have to round
Would
up.
you say it's the length of the water bottle?
I don't know.
What the fuck? What?
Activate clown mode.
What? No. No. No.
Command
This is way
run
worse than
clown
the first
mode
documentary.
Clown mode
Why didn't you
engaged.
guys warn me? This is way worse.
Yeah, Lackey Bracky warned me. This is terrible.
What is he doing?
Did you see that Chris Chan clone labs are back up? Yes, I heard. Not happy about it. We're trying to keep him away from all grannies. Lock up your grannies, everyone. He's on the
You're
prowl.
right. I guess you're right. So what is it? The title of the documentary is "It Got Worse." What are you, stupid? I guess you're right. You just made a great point. I mean,
Did he say that? Why did
you're
he get
absolutely
banned?
correct. But okay.
Oh, he didn't say that.
No.
I was going to say, that dude would have been shown the door right
I mean,
away.
I saw
You
him
don't
on
call
the record
DSP
now.
stupid.
Don't I?
He's the smartest
If
guy
you
in
want
the
to
room.
have this discussion with your wife or whatever, that's fine. Just not on camera in front of your audience.
You think DSP's like
No.
packets of mega sausage down there? He has to wrap it around his waist like
no,
Vegeta
No.
with his tail? It's not that deep.
No.
No, it really isn't. And you could even play this up as like a skit, you know, you and your wife talking about your dick size. It can be funny if everyone in the room can joke around about it. It's funny. No one really cares, okay? The only person who really cares is Low Tier God, and he's trying to solve it by giving everyone a BBC. I'm personally agreeing with that. I'm writing him in on the next presidential election.
You could answer it.
No.
Great, now Burnell Productions on demand cloning services competition again. Yeah, and they have an edge on us because they have
How
Jesus.
don't you know? You see it.
We just have the demiurge.
Oh no! 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 Why? Why? No, it's getting even worse. No!
Can you, like, shut up?
What? No!
I can do that too, DSP.
And how
okay.
difficult it
I
may
bet
be
Christine
to meld
got a
with a
lot
world
of sick
he's not
tats.
used to.
I hope so.
Hey, when you get
Motherfucker, right there on the arm.
You don't stop streaming. Is that you know?
Yeah,
you
Chris
aren't
Chan
accustomed in real life
legit
since
needs to
you
watch
stream
his
so
back.
long? 100%. 100%. Like I don't feel like I belong in the world outside. I mean,
Wait.
I know that sounds weird as hell, but like
What?
I've been doing this for 14 years, and like
That was
you
a
go
li-
outside and you live in the real world, and you have to.
Now, a big criticism that I think we all have about React content creators is that they ham it up for the camera. They take what is a minor thing, like say a monster kind of showing up briefly on screen, and they flip the fuck out. They lose their mind, they start screaming, maybe even jump out of their chair and move around or roll around, and then they get back and start screaming into the mic some more. Thankfully, when I watch DSP Reacts, I know that I'm safe from that. I know that I'm getting genuine, honest reactions.
The deal with people every day of the week, it makes you feel like you're an alien.
Why?
Certainly don't feel like that. For me, I've always been kind of flexible. I was fine working an office job. I was fine working a retail job with coworkers. I always got along with
It's not a reaction, it's just spurging. Yeah.
Or anything like that. So for me, that's not the case.
I'm waiting for people with Asperger's and autism to create some sort of platform to say, hey, I think we're done with being compared to DSP. Come on, man. We ain't that bad. Even we hate this guy.
I made more money doing this than anything else I could do out there. You know what I'm saying?
He was on Kiwi.
I can see for him, there's so many issues. He's overweight.
I'm ashamed to say I saw the Wings dick pic on accident. It happens. I saw the Chris Chan dick pic on accident.
So many people right now want me to throw in the towel. They're like, Phil, contract negotiation.
I didn't realize that Chris Chan could use his dick as a grappling hook. That thing has some curve to it.
Give up. Go get a job. Go get a 9-to-5 job that barely pays
Chris
your bills.
Got a tattoo of a heart that says "Mom, not the best." It actually means I can't do a Chris Chan voice. It actually means "Wow." I got it put on upside down. I swear, it doesn't actually say "Mom." Please stop hitting me.
I don't even have a good explanation as to why I even did it. I just did.
I'm doing something like that on my channel. I'm on the spectrum, but higher function.
I would say it's weird, except this has happened to me too.
I mean, that's cool,
I've
man.
had moderators who
I've worked with autistic kids, and they're never anywhere close to DSP.
And I'm like,
I get that it's just terminology, though.
And then all of a sudden, a moderator will turn on me and be like saying nasty shit about
Phil
me.
should give up. I agree.
Like I had one. I distinctly remember this. Many years ago,
Let's hear
met
this.
a person who was a fan of mine at a convention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's already debunked all this.
We had to starting having email conversations, and they offered to moderate for me. I said sure. They moderated me for about 2 years, and then they disappeared completely. So I never demodded them. I didn't even think anything of it. They appear like 2 years later, and they start trolling. They start banning everyone in my chat. They start screwing.
That's what they're supposed to do.
So I fix it all. I realize it's them. I demod them.
It looks
and then
like
they make videos. Oh yeah, that Darkseid's a piece of shit or whatever. It's like I haven't talked to you in 2 years.
And some things I can say where he's trying to come from. Yeah.
And you said you couldn't moderate anymore, and I said okay, that's fine. Like where did this come from?
DSP still doesn't understand what he did to upset that guy. His name is Gamer J Lee, by the way, and Gamer J Lee told him in the video response that DSP he had to have watched because he watches all this stuff. Gamer J Lee was annoyed that DSP threw a tantrum about amiibos. And DSP picks every hill to die on and is seemingly shocked whenever he dies upon the hill. And that was one of them. He was screaming about how only basically the most mentally inept people would buy amiibos. You're a terrible dumb person for buying these gamer products. Now look at all my gamer products. Yeah, that never really made sense to me. DSP hated amiibos, but he had gigantic-ass statues of characters from Team Fortress. How is that any different? That's the thing. You need to buy expensive gaming memorabilia. And Gamer J Lee found that really annoying because it was such an obnoxious stance to take. And you know that DSP knows that's actually the reason why he got toxified, because DSP later privated that video of the amiibo meltdown. So DSP is lying right to our faces right here.
Right? This is again.
I have no idea why he's toxified. It might have something to do with that video I privated.
Like, what the fuck happened?
You said a grappling hook PP. That sounds very... I thought it was not so mild.
One person, a well-known one.
Oh, gee, look who it is.
That damn thing's a
it's
right angle.
Everyone's favorite personality. Drama alert. Oh, he's here. I want to have a convo with you on Discord. And he even sends him a $20 super chat for it. Oh, I'm sure he has the best of intentions.
Trying to get Jordy back in, communicating through the stream donations.
Wow, Phil, I wonder why people keep changing their opinion.
Yes, we're gonna do
they just go crazy.
I'm not going to give them more content.
It's like Bloodborne. They drink the mummy blood, and then suddenly they're mad at Phil for no reason.
After a little persuasion,
there are deaf signs he has developmental. He
Oh
definitely does.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
What?
god.
Clown mode, shut up.
But I should do business with Keemstar, right? He literally got him to go right back into the troll Discord. But Phil,
doesn't that make Wings kind of heroic? We do say that that's stupid of him to do it, but stupidity and heroic can sometimes be intertwined. It takes guts to go into the lion's den like that, to go into the troll discords and say, hey, here I am, do you guys have some stupid shit to say, or maybe I can debunk some stuff. It takes strength to do that. DSP has none of that strength, never would. That's why he's scared of everything. That's why he has agoraphobia. So I don't know, I think it was kind of respectable that he did that.
All the horrible things that Keemstar has done.
Look at all my VR Hogans. Yeah, there you go. That's what they need to spend money on.
Like the one they make about
That's really disturbing.
Okay, it's all fucking make believe, right? There's totally
don't look, Little Shadow. I'm saving you the trouble. It's a right angle. It's like a boomerang.
I'm not watching it right now.
Just trust me on that.
Right? This is doctored. This didn't happen, correct?
Never mind. Right. No further discussion on that.
With the only two others.
Yeah, he is slimmer.
Okay. Just a second.
Chili's, that's trolling. That shit.
What the fuck are we looking at?
Yeah, what happened?
Did he get sucked into an alternate dimension? He's
he's in the shadow realm. Save him, DSP.
What happened to the stream?
He compensates with coprophilia.
What the fuck, dude?
All right. So, I think I've just about caught up on all the Wings stuff. Oh, I wanted to watch this one. What Wings does is blackmail. This is from Snorpinell.
Play the game.
I don't.
People who are in these communities.
I've already saw the first part or the second part.
It's not. If you just sit around hating on an individual on the internet all day, that is not normal human behavior. That's something you do when you have nothing else to do with your own life, and that's sad.
All right, DSP, I could technically consider that slander because what you said hurt my feelings, right? I do a lot of stuff outside. I'm just going to give you a window, DSP, because I know you don't really watch these, but just in case you do. I work a full-time job. I'm really into model kit building. I really like hanging out with my spouse. She's cool and she doesn't take all my chicken nuggets and beat me. I play video games. I annoy people in the Discord. I have a lot of stuff that I do. DSP, here's the thing that's missing in my life. I don't really watch TV and I really don't watch movies. Gun to my head, I can't name you the last TV show I watched. What I watch is this incredibly well-created story about this guy named Fffil Burnell who has done nothing wrong in his whole life. It's actually a really cool story. And everyone else in the world is trying to fuck with him. It's kind of like, was it The Truman Show, but more toxic and like on Adult Swim. It would be an Adult Swim Truman Show. And I like following the story. I like following the arcs. I like following the characters. I like to speculate on what the next season's going to be. That's what I enjoy. That's how I look at it. I don't even hate you, DSP. You're nothing to me. I tell you what, I'll hate you when you drive your car through my house. That's when I'll hate you.
We look down upon and frown upon it. This is not
brave actions can be in hindsight can be seen as stupid. Yeah, that's true.
Society of people who just have nothing better to do.
This is just a toxic Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. Entire forums. Fucking
Listen, like this content.
I'm gonna call you out. You guys are fucked.
Caught in a logic
You're
loop.
sitting there all day hating on someone. You got a problem, man.
DSP is always caught in some sort of loop.
Your own self in your own life. It's okay every
People
once
just
in a while
talk over Phil. He doesn't know
what to oh God, what did so-and-so say on stream today? And it's ridiculous. Or make fun of him.
That or agree with them sarcastically. That's his only response.
Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who's the real loud
Wings having a hard sack in the ring is a good ending. It might be for him, yeah.
Trying to make their existence, make fun of them or make them miserable. Who's the lol cow? You are.
How?
You are worse than them. You understand that.
All right.
To them in their minds, oh, I'm in this great community of everyone who hates on the person.
That's it. That exactly is it. I love the community here. It's some of the most creative people I've met is in a community centered around this one random jackass who lives in Seattle who screams at people all day. You wouldn't think it's possible, but he's created a renaissance of art around him. It is exactly that. I'm not a lolcow, and if I am, well, you better all start giving me some money, or I'll ban you.
Worse than the person you're hating.
DSP is like a younger parent. Yeah.
Normal people look at that from the outside.
You mostly brush or airbrush? Airbrush.
This exists. There's people like that.
My hands are way too damn shaky to be doing brush work. I see people make some incredible stuff with just hand brushes.
Things that are meaningful to them. Look at people who waste their time with this, and they're like, "What the?"
Sam Hyde is producing a Truman Show right now. Yeah, definitely should give Phil an invite. It's self-inflicted though. Yes.
And it's funny because someone just said in the chat, "Well, a lolcow is someone who's funny unintentionally." This is sad unintentionally.
How am I sad, DSP?
What do you make a new term for it?
Right? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, DSP.
It's just a sad cow or something.
Yeah, I'm a sad cow. Very nice. Welcome to the Sad Cow podcast.
This is your entirety of your existence.
What I love
You know,
about
I don't know,
detractor
it's just
content is that you can
pathetic. It's sad. I'm not trying to
commentate over
insult him. I'm saying
Phil,
it's
and he's sure he didn't say anything important.
depressing
Yeah.
To think that there are thousands upon thousands of people.
DSP has so much filler.
Sit on a Discord
He has
and
more
sit
filler than any anime
shit
could
on
ever be
someone
accused
all
of.
day.
Oh, everyone, please contribute so we can really stick it to those trolls tonight and make them.
I agree, Logan.
So what he's
I think so a
saying
lot.
because the trolls use my
I will confide in you guys some anxiety I had. When I first started doing restreams and streams in general, I was really worried that I'd be seen as derivative of everyone else. But I haven't gotten that criticism at all. And I'm really happy about it. I was worried about doing videos and stuff. But you guys have really made me feel welcome. So am I sad for that, DSP? Am I sad for feeling welcomed in a community? I guess I'm sad, Cow, DSP.
content to make their content.
The player kind of sucks. Yeah, this player has no idea what he's doing.
Without my permission, and therefore I have the ability to take them down, and I'm forcing them to.
Yeah, the battle damage stuff is really cool. My aesthetic, my vibe is I like War Museum. I like it to look really clean while still having like camo and everything.
Claim someone for using your content without your permission. Yes, but is it actually legal? No.
Yes. Okay.
It's a transformative work regardless. Any company can claim anyone on YouTube for using their content without their permission, and YouTube will grant the claim. They will, because YouTube...
How do you know this, DSP?
Their stance as a company, a corporation, is we don't want to be legally accountable for anything going on here. All right? We don't want to... You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to get into it. If you claim there's a legal issue here, we'll grant it. Or even if it's legit or not.
Superhound, shoutouts.
You have the ability
Detractors have what Phil would say 100 times, 1,000 times right. Yes.
Take it to a court of law. Leave us out of it. Now, we get a court order, a takedown request from a
I agree.
judge or a lawyer that says take it down. Then we'll take down a video legally. But outside of that, these are...
Yeah, Phil. I want to see a Phil clone do a DSP restream. That'd be funny.
This guy seems like an alright dude. I don't really know why I'm watching this negatively. I don't think he did anything wrong either. This guy's speaking my language.
So, even though Wings is saying, oh, I can do this, he's right. He can do this. Let's say, for example, what was it, that Sean Ranklin guy. He's making negative compilations of Wings without his permission. Wings has the ability, through YouTube, to file copyright strikes against Sean Ranklin.
Isn't that censorship?
If Sean Ranklin is making his content into a transformative work, then it's considered a...
Yeah, I think that's kind of why Dark Dave Mirror and Raw DSP got sent to the Shadow Realm. Because even though what they do is transformative, it's just enough for if you get one reviewer to look at it and say, no, that's not transformative, it's going to go. And all you have to do with something like that is just to keep, reclaiming it, reflagging it until you get that one person who says, okay, it's gone. That's sad, though. That makes me really bummed out.
So what he's saying here is wrong. From my take, and again, I'm not a lawyer.
It's like Pokemon Challenge channels. Some judge on game time, some on real time, and some judge on both. Yeah. There's all kinds of different metrics.
So,
Phil on Phil violence is the violence we need to end.
From his perspective, he's saying, I will tell a channel like Sean Ranklin or whoever.
You're absolutely right, Raman. He absolutely would hate it.
I will take your channel down with these copyright strikes. Whether they're legit or not, I'm going to hit them with copyright strikes. But if you pay me a kickback to use my content, then I will allow you to do it, and I will not hit you with any copyright. Whether they're legit or not, I just won't hit you with copyright strikes, right?
It's exploitation. Is the real word for it, I guess. Blackmail stash.
So I can understand what Woody is saying here. He says, well, that's blackmail. And Wings is like, it's not. I mean, actually, it is.
It's more like a protection racket, really.
That would be considered...
It's kind of like self-racketeering. I like it.
Where you're going to abuse a system. You know the system's broken. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Scott. I really do. But it's that thing where if you can get one dude, all you need is that one dude who says, oh, yeah, sure, not transformative enough. Goodbye.
But it's still like,
and that bums me out. That bums me out a lot. Because if you think about it, that's anybody.
There's no licensing required. You understand?
If you can report my channel enough time, eventually it's going to get banned.
By the way, my wife agrees with me.
He loves blackmails.
The reason that rage or any kind of reaction is funny.
Phil Gold's fighting, saying it's me.
Shoot him, not me.
How about I just shoot all of them?
That's funny.
No, you can't do that.
Fuckers. Kicked him off your podcast. Okay?
Didn't you just agree with Woody like a couple seconds ago? I got some false memories already. All right.
You kicked him off. That's wrong. Anyone with a moral compass. This guy's not part of our lives anymore. We kicked him off of our podcast. He's not part of our business anymore. Yet somehow we just keep bringing it back to him. How do you not get that that's wrong? Anyone with...
DSP, if to my knowledge, shit on Kojima to such a degree that Kojima himself found out about it in a way. Like, I know that apparently, according to a Kojima tweet, someone showed him a video of DSP shitting on him. And Kojima found it hilarious. So DSP had nothing to do with Kojima. They had never met. Maybe. So why is there this toxicity towards him? You've never met or hung out with Pro Jared. You've never had him as part of your content. Why did you shit on him? You've never been a part of Keemstar's content. Well, you had been unwittingly. Why do you shit on him so much? DSP can shit on anybody for any reason whatsoever. He doesn't need a reason. But anyone else, they need to fill out documentation to prove under what reason they have to shit on someone.
With a moral compass.
Moral
I'm telling you,
compass.
that's fucking wrong. Stop. Move on.
Tyrone Black.
It seems to me these guys get a rise out of it, right? I guarantee you, when they do a podcast...
Self-hypnosis. YouTube shouldn't have the ability to determine fair use, but as Section 230 stands... Yeah, exactly.
Something that happened to me recently.
It kind of... Nothing I can do, dude.
Podcast today because they're talking shit about wings, right? So let's be honest about what this really is, right? Let's be really honest about what it is. It's called...
Yes, Logan.
Exploitation.
I want to bring up Logan's point real quick here. He said he is happy to let someone else file copyright claims using his name and email. I'm going to say a claim. I want you all to kind of like buckle in for a little bit. Osama bin Laden didn't do a lot of the things that's attributed to him. And the reason why is he did what a lot of despicable leaders do. And that is to suggest to other people that they do it. Hey, you know, it'd be really cool if you did this. It'd be really cool if you did this. Hey, you should do this. It'd be really cool if that place was blown up. So, in a way, it creates a sort of ethical shield. I never did it. I never bombed anyone. I never did anything. Technically, could be said to be true. But your supporters did because of what you said. And DSP, scumbag extraordinaire, follows the same rule book. I never said to go and flag these channels. I just said that they should be flagged. I never said I was going to copyright strike them. I just said that other people could do it on my behalf, and I can't control that. And it's very scummy because in a way he's right. He didn't do it if you're going to go with his logic. But it's just shitty no matter what, man.
You exploit wings over and over.
I heard about that he's considering going to Islam.
Bad as all of his trolls. All right, every one of you.
Kojima's a troll. Metal Gear Solid 2 was designed to troll. Yeah, it trolled the shit out of me.
You need to fucking stop with this bullshit and grow up and move on from wings.
So much.
No reason to be bringing up his personal shit.
Exactly, like Charles Manson.
It's beyond fun. It's immoral. It's wrong.
I took anger management classes.
Acer Thorn is a locale all of his own.
Been negative. I've figured out how
exactly.
to
Tony's
my anger.
In those clips,
I never did anything. I can't control my associates.
Shopping carts behind them.
Kelly, who was now introduced to the online community through this video, because that news report was about an actual robbery taking place at a gas station in San Antonio, Texas, while Jordy lives in South Carolina. There was no belief that this was legitimate.
What the fuck?
Beyond that was spliced footage of what seems to be Jordy when he attended the FPS boot camp and the security camera footage.
This is a real news story? They put this shit out?
I think they were just having fun, DSP.
This is massive grounds for a lawsuit. People are saying they put it on the news. Then what was that?
That's pretty good. That's a good pun.
So you're saying that was not a legit news report. Where was the video from? The video was from a troll channel? So then why would you believe it if it was only listed on a troll channel? I thought this was a legit... I mean, this is presented...
Yeah, you thought. That's the problem. Stop thinking, DSP. It gets you in trouble.
No, people are saying this is only on a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't think that was real.
Okay,
I don't think that was a real broadcast.
Okay, here's this real story, because this is hard to understand.
Real story.
Apparently it was a troll, took a real news report, spliced in those clips, and then re-uploaded it to the internet. And of course, his trolls start passing it around, saying it's a real news.
No, they did not. No, because I was there when this happened. This was a little before I dropped wings. That's not what happened, DSP. Trolls don't actually believe this stuff. I know you are so desperate to think that trolls are these knuckle-dragging, mouth-drooling idiots who believe anything that's thrown in their face. No, we actually have the ability to see something as a joke. You know how you were watching that car guy video and you struggled to comprehend it? Not everyone is like that. I watched the video and I knew immediately it wasn't serious because I have more than 8 brain cells. No, that's not true, DSP.
It's a better content for sure.
But I am not.
I didn't know. I'm ignorant and blameless.
Tim, can you imagine if Pig somehow worked his way up in the actual mafia? He's got the minds. He could. You just got to make sure he outlives all his enemies.
Let me put it this way.
I like how Phil does this. Yeah, he never leaves the house. He's an agoraphobic.
It may not make things worse, but it's certainly not going to make things better. So why share that stuff with your audience, especially when you have such a big troll audience, right? Don't talk about your T levels. They don't need to know about that, right?
DSP reacts are as bad as political takes. Yeah, his non-takes that don't exist, but he thinks everyone should just get along.
You are someone who...
Pretty fucked up if this really happened. Yeah, of course he shouldn't have done that, right? And it's terrible. But, what does that have to do with what he's doing today? People are like, oh, he ran over
They
his
put
dog.
Phil's face on the news story about the...
It's a lot of
so gold.
It's a lot of...
My friend showed it to me. He's like, is that the dude you watch?
I don't know if they amount to anything.
Yes, it is.
Microscope on you constantly. People will tend to
But are any of your brain cells 6-star hope? No, they're not. My bad. Phil has exactly 8 brain cells. Yeah, they're all fighting for 9th place.
It's not a big thing, but maybe it was.
Some trolls are gullible. They are, but they are pretty few. A lot of trolls are very hypercritical because you kind of get taught to be hypercritical when you're dealing with lolcows. Because everything they say is a lie, you just don't know how much of a lie it is. And that breeds a sort of supercriticalness. Sometimes it does, in fact, bug out, though.
I'm not defending him. If he actually murdered a cat when he was a kid, that's fucked up. Yeah.
99 and 4,400's dead. Total.
Hopefully, he's a good pet parent.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Pets getting hurt.
I'll put it on my
I'm
list.
not going to sit here and dwell on it because we don't know the truth of the situation, right?
If there's 100 people that left, you guys are suckers. You're gonna miss it out because you left early because you're stupid. You couldn't stick around for 5 minutes.
Cement shoes for Big
We're
Rich.
continuing right now.
DSP's pretty excited because he and his buddies are going out to a secluded lake.
As you can see, this is my only stream of the day. It's going long. We're gonna have many more hours of reacting, food coming up, and other stuff. It would be great if you could support the stream in any way. As you can see, support has basically stopped pretty much entirely in the last hour. So anything is appreciated.
I need this money to slander Wings.
A membership.
Okay, we're gonna watch from Wings Tings the next
If you're
one.
enjoying the event, if you could support it, I'd really appreciate that. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's.
All right, done with you. All right, we'll get this opening in. It's a nice opening.
You'll always be with me, and you'll always be my brother.
Hey, whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
That was beautiful. Nicely done. That isn't really him in that car, though, because there would have been a bunch of sparks shooting out the left side.
Hey, look forward to Knock Me Boogie out. Thank you, dude. Pepe Coffee. Just throwing my support. Thank you for the 2. Boston Celtics. You better not make more money than Phil during this stream.
Hope was a character. He was someone who
Man,
was
look how
given
big
a
I am,
second,
son.
a third.
I want to pause real quick here and mention something. I am more interested in the weird stuff in Wings' room than I am with DSP's room. DSP just has gamer shit. Lame gamer shit. And it's lame only because he has it. And meanwhile, Wings has what looks like a baseball jersey, another shirt. You got some sort of illuminated sign back there. You got a cat tree. Look, you could have your cat in the background. That's awesome. Jasper could come in here and play around. And you all would love it and start donating. I don't know. I kind of like his setup better.
A fourth, and since then, the 2 major differences in his life are that he has gained all that weight back and that he has gotten married. But he is also married to his online presence, and that presence is attached to the many trolls that follow him.
I remember I thought DSP was faking all this at first. Same with me. I thought it wasn't real. Not all detractors are deep thinkers, but for most part, we accept. Exactly. There's always going to be people who are dumb in any group.
To go with the mental side of it, correct?
All right, he is 100% correct here. I want to say like my weight loss surgery worked and worked.
We can watch the
effectively,
scorn bit.
but, like it
I'll
wasn't
dig for
until
it.
like, and Kelly can back me up. on
TJ
this
Game Box redeemed
of,
one
like,
of the
people,
codes Phil gave away.
Calling the cops on me,
Good games,
swatting
Phil
me,
trolls.
doing things like that, fucking with my personal life.
You gotta
like,
give
it got
that
me
back to a real
into,
fan.
Like, gang eating.
He's
And like
awesome.
that has a lot.
Yeah,
to do
Wing
with
Tinks
my
is pretty
surgery,
cool.
Weight loss surgery failing.
Troll side is now backed by source that
It's all
claims the
steamed
rumors
over.
about
That is-
Johnny is true.
that
Steam
source
yes,
is
I heard about the
fucking
Steam
like-
thing pissing him off.
Aaron
What
is
does it
a
matter?
fucking
He doesn't
liar.
play PC games.
Corey was once that the funding goal was reached, he would take the money and run. To the surprise of many, he eventually got it done in Mexico. And while there is still some contention in allocation
He is
of funding,
painting. He is painting a terrible picture here. I was 100% transparent the entire way. I go. I'm not sure if I'm getting the
When
surgery
Range,
in
did you
Mexico
see
or getting the
Ethan
United
Ralph call
States,
out Wings?
but I would
No,
like
I
the
did
option
not.
To do either one.
Is there a clip on Twitter or anything? I can
American
look at?
surgery costs $26,000. The Mexico surgery.
The pick of
costs
the
10.
yeah, I heard. I know he punched a
And I
couple
decided
holes in
to
his
do the
wall.
Mexican surgery because I needed aftercare because at the time in my life I didn't have health insurance because YouTube doesn't give you health
And Speed Randy, you're reacting to me,
So, like,
reacting to
and,
Wings,
you know, blood
reacting to
work
Phil.
It's
Pretty cool,
$1,000
huh?
a quarter.
Ethan,
So I decided
oh,
to
here
go
it
to
is.
the Mexico route,
Wings
which is
talks
more
about-
dangerous.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Going
check
the
it out
Mexican
next.
route was more dangerous, but I felt like I had a better chance of success because I could do the aftercare. Where in America I wouldn't be able to afford the aftercare.
Okay, see, Wings has a very defined advantage over DSP. Wings was pretty concise with his explanation, and honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with that explanation. It's still got a lot of holes and it's still got a lot of stupidity, but it's at that level where I'm like, okay, fine, that's fine. You don't want to do it, fine. DSP will natter on and on for 4.5 hours and essentially tell you nothing. So DSP, you might want to start taking some notes from Wings. He's much better at this debunking thing than you are.
And I'd like to point this out.
Right over his rich.
Going to
Yeah.
Mexico
I remember him
and getting
tossing the
my
controller and
stomach
putting a
cut
hole
out
in the wall too.
is more risky than fighting Boogie in London. So, and I got paid nothing for that. Like,
Uncommon,
my
toxic,
reward
super
for that
toxic,
was a
ultra
chance to
toxic,
lose
poison
weight.
toxic.
No, it's not. You
Man,
really
that's,
think
that's
that
some high rarities,
getting
bro.
your stomach cut out in a country that you've never been to against a doctor that can't speak English and you have to translate your nurses with your fucking cell phone, that's more safe than fighting Boogie? No, I put most that way back on now, Phil.
Okay, I'm just
Dog,
putting
I'm
this
not
over here
doing
real
this
quick.
whole fucking thing. I'm gonna let you know. We might do another part.
I want to see his room here. What do we got here? We got controller. We got Braves shirt, pretty sweet. We got an operator. I kind of like that it's crooked. It kind of looks cool that way. You got a Pikachu. He's kind of a chonky one. That's the OG Pikachu. You got him on a column. That's pretty dope. You got your cat tree, a floating eggplant of some sort. That's pretty cool. And you got your Coke. That's too bad about the Pepsi though.
We might not. Because, like, I've been going 2 hours and 3 minutes, and Phil was streaming before I even started my stream. So, like, Phil has to be going, like, 2:15, 2:30 or some shit like that. And he's done 13 minutes of the actual content. Dude, Tom, I'm, to this day...
If we can
I'm
get some
still talking
donation
to the
goals, we
police
can get
about that
those
shit.
6-star toxics.
The TikTok shit, to this day. And I can't speak on that because there's ongoing investigations still with that TikTok mess. To be fair,
You see the thing about
like,
the
people make it
Magic
like
the
I made out
Gathering
like a
has
kid
that
like
one
that.
card
Like I said,
printed
like,
of
one or
that
two
one version of
channels
the
paid
one
me at
ring.
that point.
Pretty
But
cool.
it was like they paid me like
Yeah, I know Carl Sagan. He got tired of telling people who it was.
and like a lot of it.
That was a
lot of it,
funny
like, for
tantrum.
example, like, Liquid
Tired of
Richard, he
asking-
wanted it.
tired of answering
Like,
who that
he literally
is.
came to me and wanted to give me money off the albums he was selling on my stuff, and I just worded it poorly.
And now he was going to have expendable income and free health insurance.
This right here
at no
is
point
they
did he see
they
him like,
tagged
"Oh, I
onto
love
this
you
shit
so
right
much,
here.
this is a deep connection. I want to spend the rest of my life with him." It's more like
It's like that part in Star Wars. Many Bothans died.
This is what
for
I
this
hate
one.
about the troll videos. Like, honestly, this is exactly what I hate about troll videos, because they never include the fucking clip ahead of it. People didn't ask me like, why am I marrying Kelly?
Yeah, that's true as
People
well,
asked me,
Dustin. I
what
don't
are
feel
some benefits
cramped
of
in
being
his setup.
married? The catfish stuff was real.
I don't know if you can believe it.
Wings should give Phil his old. I agree. That'd be great. They could do a video of
But,
setting
like,
it up.
It looks a lot worse the way it's laid out than it actually
Sorry,
was.
but I can't
Like
swim
the
by for
catfish
support.
stuff, for
My wife
example.
is- They need to just give her
I
a pill.
started talking to her in like, I don't know, August or October of 2019, and I was on and off with her for I say him, on and off with him, and like me and Kelly got together in November, and by the time we and Kelly got together in November, like I pretty much had stopped using Plenty of Fish, but like if she would respond, I would respond back. And
Where's
shit
this
like
going?
that in that kind of situation.
Wings, sum up.
Like it never was sexual or like anything of that nature. It was just like almost like talking to a friend.
That's kind of sweet.
And then like I went.
But then where did
Kelly
it all
had
fall
her
apart?
surgery, and I went to Kelly's surgery, and that's when she spawned it on me that it actually was fucking Edmonton Skeptic, and he was like the Canadian lawyer and all this other shit. Because like, what they wanted me to do is they wanted to make me feel like I was this sexual deviant, but I'm not. I don't send dick pics or anything like that.
Toxic. Why am I not given the pill? You still haven't told me.
Currently looking for lawyers for a defamation suit against Office Depot.
Defamation? They removed your fur? It's terrible.
Legal defamation?
Defamation?
I mean, like
DSP, you're in no position to make fun of anybody's pronunciation, my man.
Right?
What was it called? Smithing?
Phil was convinced it was Target.
On
He's
and off
telling
of
the
him. Pretty
person
hot,
that
huh?
was
That's
literally in the camera that it was Target. It was Office Depot. I ended up dropping the suit because like it was too much hassle.
That's
the whole
pretty
idea
funny,
of
man.
defamation of character there was basically nobody would on the internet would have access to the Office Depot security cameras unless one of their employees acted out to put that on the internet.
Yeah.
Thus,
kinda
they're
frowned
not in a news like that's basically taking my image that was taken in good faith for Office Depot in a private setting and putting it out there and using it to gain money against my will. I mean, again, it's very murky waters and shit like that because like you can't presume that you have a level of
Okay, this is kind of why I stopped watching Wings. As much of an idiot as he is and how much of an asshole he is, he has far too many moments of him making a little too much sense for me to be comfortable watching him. I'm here to watch meltdowns and catastrophic stupidity. Wings, you're not delivering anymore. That's a problem. I mean, I want catastrophic level, and you're not reaching that point. Work on it.
privacy when you're on in Office Depot. Right?
Can't slip
Because you
DSP
pretty
and
much
Mickey.
consent to
It's
them
the only way she's
knowing
going to get any
who they were
sleep.
walking in or taking
Instead of
part
hearing him
of
crying down in the
commerce inside
kitchen,
the
passed
building.
out on the floor about John.
And then, like, you got to prove that you were, you know, somehow the
He went and
footage
grabbed
that
the
they
money.
took from the Office
Against
Depot
his will.
was used so in a negative way. But like, it got to the point, like, could I have won? Yeah. Could I have lost? Yeah. Was it going to be worth the money it was going to take to try to get? No. And so I dropped the suit. Hey Vlad, just tuning in. Pip, how's it going so far? Long. This
Consensual
motherfucker
money.
takes forever to get through these videos.
I did not agree
I'll
to
let
my
you guys
money.
know, I'll probably dip in the first time he takes a break. It's like shit.
Did you ask Jesus about the money?
Starts with Jordy stating that he is streaming before
Yeah,
he
no.
to attend a celebration of life, which can also
None of these three jerks have gotten any money out of me. DSP, Wings, or LTG. Never gonna happen. Yeah, I agree. Wings makes sense from time to time. He does. He's just stupid and impulsive and has some really bad takes.
It was a friend of mine.
And has moments of
who-
intense
who had
toxicity.
died.
But in general,
It
a
was-
lot of
it was-
that's...
It was a girl.
It's above average, I
it was
will
a
say
friend
that.
of mine who had
But
died.
it's not
that I
to
went
the
to
level
school
I want to
with.
watch.
And I wasn't very close to. But I was invited to a celebration of life, which was like this barbecue that we're going to do, and they were going to have like a little memorial for them and
Huh?
stuff like that. And I was stressed out about money at the time, so I didn't go. But they want to put the grandma in there, but they make me sound bad.
Let's
Wasn't
get
Brandy.
Grandma in here.
I
Bring
didn't
her
go
on
to
the
school
phone.
with
Stream.
Brandy.
Bring her in.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the trolls make it seem like this, and I'm gonna tell you beforehand before you hear it. My wife says, "I hate when you keep me out," something to that extent. They think it's something completely different.
failing to convince Jordy to go, she gets frustrated to the point of crying.
So they said it's not good with shutting me up; it's shutting me out. Like she's crying because she knows I'm anxious and nervous.
I like
and she
this
wants to
picture
be
of
there
Wings
for me,
back
and
here.
I'm not allowing her to be.
Like that. Usually William and Norm is a biller here. Oh, God. I can see DSP calling the police for getting paid and money in person. Yeah. And being suspicious of the money.
Is this real money? I think it's counterfeit.
Why leave this in its entirety?
Wings is terrible when he has a lot of money and fame. He's chill when he's broke. Yeah. It's something.
What?
No, this
What
again.
did you just say?
Yeah, my
Yeah, the
wife
grandma
would cry at
story
the
is
change
sad.
of bariatric pressure and the atmosphere.
His grandma appeared to have been kind of a victim of some shitty behaviors of Wings in general, like outside of what we've recorded.
Is very sensitive, and her crying in that moment did not mean much, but it meant much to others. As
Yeah, there's better people to send money to,
it meant much
like
for people
me.
who wanted to
Promise to
make a
spend
whole
on G.I. Joes. Yeah, G.I. Joes. What kind of G.I. Joes? We're talking about the vintage ones, like the
Another
big
thing to
ones, or
say with,
the
like, this
the cartoon
is you're
spin-off?
taking out of context what part of my life is this. Like literally, like,
context.
2 months before this, I went from making $70,000 a year to $35,000.
Hey, he does the hand signs too.
And I
Cool.
still haven't-
See, I
and
need
was
those.
just now
DSP
starting to
has
feel
got
the
me used to
effects, but
those.
You kind of get a check from Twitch. I had 2 checks coming from Twitch, and now it's like boom. All of a sudden, my money's like that, and like I'm stressing about it. I'm trying to readjust my life based on my new income, trying to figure things out as a bunch of other people are doing other things to me as well in the background. Right? There's still shit like, you know, like when I talked about stuff that people don't really hit on all that often, but like people taking pictures and putting them in inappropriate places. People saying like the Bernie Gores thing, which that's not really a big deal, but I'm using it as an example.
Okay.
You know, so like I have all this stress coming from different situations, and I'm stressed about income right now. And
Okay.
trying to figure out
So you
my
lashed out.
income situation in life.
So
And
that's
I
the
decided not
context,
to
is
go
you
through
lashed
this
out.
thing because I didn't know the person that well.
I'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right, this is where Phil's taking a break.
And he's out of here.
But like, this is what I don't like. This is why I don't watch these videos. Is because like they get so much wrong, and like the only one, like there's another one coming out here soon by Kira TV. Part of me wants to put input in on it. Another part of me.
Oh, we got
doesn't,
another Wings
because,
documentary.
Like, regardless when
I'm
you
there.
defend yourself or you try to correct anything, the narrative's already there. Thanks everybody for hanging out with your boy. Do you think Phil is lying about spending thousands on WWE champions? Yeah. But thanks everybody for
shit.
coming out. Thanks
Wings is
everybody for
Toxified.
chilling.
Get him out of here.
Next stream's gonna be Resi before. If you liked what you seen, try hitting a follow. Thank you guys for coming out.
I gotta get Wings out of here.
Peace, people. I'm out of here.
Whale-tail G.I. Joes. I assume so.
Wings Kings.
You know, I'm kind of drawn into that. Let me see if I got any other Wings videos I want to watch. But that's pretty much all of his reaction crap. Bands anyone talking about boxing deal? I watched that one. See, a lot of these just don't seem really interesting to me. All right, let's watch this one real quick. That's a good one. Having a bad day and quits COD. Yeah. This is sad and scary. I don't like this intro. I'm sorry. As a fat guy, there's never going to be anything as funny as a fat guy falling out of a chair. Come on, man. That's just good comedy, all right? Hold on. Wings and Kelly are just Shrek and Fiona living in a trailer. Yeah, pretty much. That's a pretty good comparison. Watch the video of Wings shadowboxing. Sure, I'll watch that one. Oh, hold on. I said I would watch this next. Let's watch the Ethan Ralph one. Do I need to watch both of them, or is he responding on? Okay, let's watch this one. Responds to Wings.
The Noticer sent $5 streamer Wings of Redemption did a segment about you.
Yeah, I
Link.
saw that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Wings
And I
betrayed me,
think that does
dude.
deserve a
Furious
response for
awakening.
sure.
He's like a head
Since I
resting
made
on a
$200,000 last year and it just broke.
It's like he's fused to a block of granite.
So, if I was Wings, I'd kill myself.
That little toxic comment
Wings
is why
wasn't such a pussy bitch.
Wings couldn't be. Yep, you're right.
Here making money like me. Nigga, I make. Yeah,
Excuse me?
I do pretty well. I do pretty well for myself. Somebody link that shit.
He said a
again.
gamer
You know
word.
what? You're right. Is he really 500 pounds? Yeah.
Why don't we do a watch along of your watch list?
He's at least
I mean, we
400.
could.
I don't know. I don't know. I would say 500, probably not. I don't know. That's kind of big.
Well, you gotta be a hater.
I'm not even a hater. Is he calling me a Wings hater?
Ethan, you're not in the center.
Reading about Ralph.
Is he calling me a Wings?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Ethan Ralph. I don't even really know where to start with the dude.
For not only have the natural ability to get himself mired in controversy after controversy thanks to a mixture of drug abuse and narcissism.
Like, where do I even get started with Ethan Ralph?
And ubiquitous personality in the Gamergate controversy, spewing lots of hate and bullshit into cyberspace. During the peak of the Gamergate shitstorm, he doxed and arrests game developer
Dark Side
Brianna
Flow. What makes it shocking that Ethan is still alive? I just don't know the lore.
After his 26th arrest, he was proclaimed as a prominent leader of the
Ralph is
Gamergate
like
movement by the
LT
media
Rage.
organizations that have should
He's
have
got a
known
BBC
better.
too,
Ralph was
huh?
never a leader
So now Ethan
of the
Ralph's
reactionary Twitterverse or any other
That's a
manufacturing.
challenge.
He was merely a sad and rumpled griefer whose life ambitions.
Wow, talk about a better motherfucker who wrote that one.
I know a few of those.
That was a novel got sent in.
Yeah, well, that's not true.
Bitcoin payments and porn conviction. Ralph shared a video of him engaging in sexual intercourse with his then girlfriend without her knowledge or consent with his viewers. He was arrested and for disseminating revenge porn in mid that year. Case blah 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 blah.
That's not even true. Close to true on the facts of it, even if you believe the bad version.
It's wild that every single lolcow just does not agree with the world. I mean, everyone's lying, but these guys are all telling the truth. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting overlap. I wonder what would happen. It's kind of like there was this really unethical experiment that was done where they found 3 dudes who had some sort of psychosis and thought they were Jesus Christ. And they gathered them all together to see how they would basically interact with each other. Because, you got 3 Jesuses. One of them's going to have... The other 2 are eventually going to have to figure out that they're not Jesus, right? There can be only one, unless it's a Trinity thing. And what ended up happening is that they were all convinced that the other 2 were liars. And they needed mental help and whatnot. And I think a similar thing would happen if you got all the lolcows together and have them try and figure out the truth. Everyone is a liar. Every person is a liar who doesn't know the truth. But I do. I haven't followed about Ethan. Yeah. I don't really know anything about him. He made his cancer-ridden mom walk to her appointment while he swore... Oh my God. I'm going to assume that's out of context.
Maybe there's a better picture.
Well, if you want to get kind of caught up with Ethan Ralph, you need to start looking at
Images.
his boyfriend, Mr. Metoker?
Nope, there's not better pictures. Huh. Like, you couldn't,
fight
for
Wings
example,
of Redemption?
you can't have, like, Dr.
Alright, I'm gonna-
Disrespect
I'm gonna-
come in on your Twitch
I
channel.
want to put
and
this
make
fucking
Photograph the
hospital
chat
down.
and look back on this.
I don't know.
We tried to help
YouTube
this
rules
guy.
against that.
Are you fucking
sure
kidding me?
They're very
We tried to help this. Are you
Whoa.
fucking kidding me?
DSP
lax about it.
in a shocking cameo.
And they don't really care. But, you know,
Nah, I want to fight your big ass.
I have a higher standard.
Yeah.
Ethan Ralph beaten and then robbed and hospitalized.
That's what it's gonna look like after I get done with you, nigga.
Oh, wow. This guy just says it, huh?
Then I'm gonna fuck your bitch with the pantsu pass right after.
Wow.
Even if it's just some.
In a weird way, it's kind of like... I don't want to say admirable, but it's stunning to see a dude just lean into it. Like, DSP will say it and then insist, oh, no, I never said it. This dude just straight up says it. Wow. I mean, it's still wrong, but damn. DSP, you need to harness that kind of energy. You know what? I've been banned for harmful slurs. I brought up a Wikipedia on racial slurs, and we're going to go through the whole list right here, live on stream.
Nasty hoe.
That. Okay. So it says
Clue
here,
with
Ethan
all
Ralph is in
locales.
Portugal
Sounds
and was
awesome. That'd be a
mugged and
pretty
beaten.
fun board game
He
idea, huh?
looks pretty rough.
That's a
Andy
good idea,
Jaworski
Dustin.
is completely owned by this trip. His haters will never recover. Ralph claims that he chased down the muggers and confronted them.
Did you?
I don't know about you motherfuckers, right? But I've seen pictures of Ethan Ralph just seconds ago. And
Remember
him
when-
chasing
yes,
down a mugger.
I remember that. I remember
is
something like that.
borderline unbelievable. That's like fucking fairy tale shit. That's like going through a
Nigga,
TV
you
set and
twice
catching
as
a
big as
touchdown
me.
in a game. He ain't chased down nobody. If he chased somebody
bet
down,
I'll
it was a
chase your
motherfucking
big ass down.
hot dog.
I mean, that's
cart
hardly
busted
a
wood or some
challenge,
shit.
though, Ethan.
Like that
Yeah, I bet I'll chase your fucking ass down and beat the fuck out of you.
Come
Okay,
on.
chasing
Well,
the
unless he
mugger
gets to
down.
rolling. If he tucks in
I
his
bet I'll
limbs and
chase
rolls
your
around like
fucking
Geo,
big ass
dude.
down.
Oh.
I'll beat this motherfucker so bad I'll actually kill him.
Okay, that would actually be a really funny stream.
Like if it actually was like an
Ethan
unsanctioned
is DSP
fight
if he didn't have
with
low
no
T and did
rules
cocaine.
or no, you know.
Oh, we got
no
DSP
nothing
variants, huh?
whatsoever, I would actually, and with no refs to pull me off of him, I would just beat him into a bloody pulp, just like old school.
Oh, is that what's gonna happen? okay, I know DSP's out. Is Ethan going to come in on the last round of the fight? Oh my god, it's Ethan and Ralph. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be really funny. He takes out both of them. But it kind of devolves into a Three Stooges sketch as he starts bonking their heads together and stuff and saying yuck, yuck, yuck and poking them in the eyes.
Ancient Roman times.
Don't let Wings get enough turns of rail. Yeah, it's a disaster, man.
Gladiator, yeah.
The first picture I seen of Ethan Ralph was the picture they have on whatever this site is, Rational Wiki, and he's like smoking a cigar, and like he's in this black t-shirt, and he has like all
I
this
kind of like his layout,
like on his black t-shirt, and he's got that really cheap, like I don't know what you fucking call that little checkered pattern, like sweater hoodie on. And he's obviously taking his own picture because you can see it in his glasses.
The funny thing is,
and like
Wings
nobody else
could
is there, and he's
100%
trying to
destroy
act
Ethan
cool.
Ralph in a fight. Wings
It's like,
is surprisingly athletic.
Like,
yeah, he kind of has to be. He's so big, he has to be pretty muscular to
there's a
move
term
himself
I want
around.
to use, and I hate using this term because people try to say this is what I am, like, but I'm not this way. I'm married, right? But the dude has an entire like neck beard persona going on.
Oh God!
What?
Like looking at his pictures,
shit,
like,
friendly
he's always
fire,
in sunglasses, and like,
yeah.
Somebody told
lay
me
into him,
somewhere in his
Ethan.
life, sunglasses make you look cool.
Sunglasses make me
in the
look
right
cool, sir.
circumstances, sunglasses can make you look cool, but not when you're wearing the fucking Circle K $5 pair of sunglasses and a cowboy hat. You know what makes you look cool? Getting your fucking hair cut and trimming your beard up. That makes you look cool, man.
He looks like he's had a
look like this.
haircut.
Don't look like you're like Santa Claus got thrown
And
out
your
by Mrs.
beard's
Santa
never
Claus
trimmed,
and
Wings, so
he ain't
that's
making
bad
Christmas.
criticism. My clue
For anybody out
prediction
there
was to
that's dealing
murder
with
his
mental
LTG in the
health or, like,
closet with
depression of some sort.
You could have all the different weapons themed after
person that's
Okay, hold on.
had a lot of-
We gotta do some brainstorming here. What are the weapons in the lolcow clue game? So we'd have to have the Wolverine figure and the Saturn stick, and Wings would have a throne controller maybe, or pistol grip. What would Ethan Ralph have? And let's see, and there's also the cum chalice from Yandere Dev. That's pretty good. I like this.
Depression and mental
You
health
should
issues
work
in
on
his
that, Dustin. Have it
Bathe
be
regularly.
your contribution to the detracting
If
community.
you do nothing else that day.
I will be on
bathe
record
regularly.
saying that Dustin came up
And
with it.
after your bath, you still feeling good?
A spray bottle?
What
That
is he
works.
talking about?
Yeah, Banhammer's the universal
I'm not
item.
trying to make fun.
That covers all of them. Yeah, that's good.
Like I'm
Good
having
idea.
a sport with Ralph. Like I don't know who the dude is.
Nigga, I don't care. Wings. We were trying to help your dumbass.
That's what you get for helping lolcows,
Broke
man.
son
It's
of a
pointless.
bitch. You fucking absolute broke son
Ethan
of a
got
bitch.
beat up in another country
I can take
twice.
Wings
Oh,
of
rough.
Redemption and make a lot of money out of this nigga. What is he
Bloody
doing?
tooth.
It might
Cigar
be,
would
and
be-
like I
yeah,
know
I don't
it's in bad taste to make fun of people's looks. So like, look what I look like. I look like a fucking Michelin Man's illegitimate kid, right?
Just come on
I
this
look
show
a big
and do what I
400
tell
pound
you to
land
do.
monster.
Come on this show and do what I tell you to do, and watch the money roll in.
Sounds like a good deal. Sign me up.
A lot of things you see on like the internet or anything like that.
Ethan Ralph is the furthest thing from a neckbeard.
Is just
He doesn't give me that
depression
vibe at
and
all.
Loneliness manifesting itself, right? And one thing about loneliness is you're never going to find somebody that will love you until you learn how to love yourself.
That's deep, dude. Nice.
So you got to treat
When I
you
grab that
the-
cheap ass blue mic and beat you the fuck goddamn to death with the motherfucker.
Wait, what's this
Who the
thing back
fuck
here?
are
It's
you
a new
talking to?
edition.
But you got to treat
Did he tell
them
all his
good
viewers
before you
about it
can
for
treat
like
somebody else good.
6 or 7 streams?
Wings, nigga, I'll run in there and just start beating you. Like I don't even.
So you got to take.
I
one
take it
comment at a
Ethan
time. I
Ralph
know it's
isn't on
frustrating,
YouTube.
and you're-
Did y'all see a picture? Somebody posted a paparazzi photo. A member of the Vickers clan the other day. I mean, sad to say.
His voice is odd.
that's
It doesn't
what
suit what I think he looks like.
But
Or
I was
what he
pretty
looks like.
fit and
What am I saying?
trim actually, and that's me letting myself go after a couple months. Wings, I'll beat the fuck out of you.
400-pound land monster.
What in the fuck?
Yep.
If you boxed
say
that
so.
dude, I would bet you'd win because he ran away.
Wings
from the
reminds
money
me
and
of the
never won a fight in his life. Although
MSN03
YouTube doesn't
GOG.
care.
Let me bring it
Yeah,
up
so
on
they want me.
screen
I'll
so you
beat the
guys
fuck
all
out
know
of
what I'm
this guy.
talking about.
Fuck boxing. I want a bare knuckles fight this motherfucker. motherfucker.
Yeah, this dude
Who you show so you can show
I
folks?
want a bare knuckles fight. Fuck boxing, nah. I don't want a
Look at
boxing
this
match.
guy.
I want a bare knuckles. We'll have our
It's
hands
Wings.
taped. That's
Actually,
it.
he's in much better
That's
shape.
it.
Nah,
And
never
I
mind. It
wanna
doesn't really
fucking
work.
Beat him into a bloody pulp. That's exactly what I want to do.
I mean, like, honestly,
No, Ethan
the
really does
dude
have HIV
comes
though.
off
Oh
as, like,
God.
an edgelord.
So he's got poison damage. He was kicked. I was gonna say, there's no way they're letting this dude talk like he is on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's instant Shadow Realm.
When fights, I forget my hair.
Wings is so self-aware, but isn't at the same time. Yeah, he's very odd about that.
I posted that picture to show those motherfuckers couldn't kill me.
Yeah.
4-on-1 couldn't fucking kill me. Kick directly.
Yeah,
to
Ethan
my
wants to
face,
get
smash
slapped
my
around by
fucking
Wings.
face in. Couldn't fucking kill me in the middle of those goddamn streets. And that's what you motherfuckers would have to do to stop
Ethan,
me.
you're off.
Motherfucker, you'd have to kill me in the middle of that goddamn ring.
Whatever.
Hey, Dick, how you doing? Hey, what's up, bitch?
I'm just gonna scan through it real quick to make sure there's not like blood or something on it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's blood on this. I can't watch this.
You pussy.
Like,
What is it,
isn't much of
Bloodborne?
a video anyway.
I love Bloodborne.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Like Ethan Ralph like shoulder bumps a guy, and then like they like tussle around a little bit. And then you see like some butt cleavage. Then Ralph was like sitting on the ground. He was like flipping a guy off. And then a guy like jumps on top of him and starts hitting him in the side of the head.
So this is another idea for a model kit I want to do. This one is called The O. That's what it's called. It's supposed to be a pun on Theo, as in God. And it reminds me of Mr. Wings of Redemption. And I want to build one and have it say, have like a Pepsi t-shirt on and some gym shorts. And obviously I'm going to have to cut down on the head because that's not going to work. It needs to be bald. And I want to call it the Wing O. That's pretty good.
Then he's sitting on the ground again. He flips him off again.
To be fair, he was probably kicked off unfairly,
He
but he
talks
took
a
it
lot of
rough
trash.
and
He starts
leaned into the
bleeding,
edge since then.
I think out of the chin.
I guess if you have to. If Ethan was a DSP fan, he would have killed him. Oh no!
Still on the ground.
Iconic, nigga.
Now he's up.
Taking
All
the
these
chip
pussies
down to
online, kill me in
Louisiana.
the street, bitch. I'm not kidding, fucker. You big gorilla fuck. You want to come at me? You better be glad. If I would have known that Cog was bringing something with him, it would have been a different story. I don't want to say the other tactics that I would have employed, but you would have been the one left laying in the middle of the fucking street.
What are we accelerating to?
But yeah, if I'd have known that, it'd have been a much different story. A much different.
Where does? No, never mind. I'm not going to ask that. That's inappropriate.
Protection set up there.
I think you've angered the guy, Wings.
The video made me an icon, nigga. I was already an icon.
Oh, look at that.
I'm already a fucking icon. These motherfuckers can never beat me. It's not even close to the same category. I'm pretty fucking agile, dude. Yeah, I'll beat the shit out of this motherfucker. I'll walk up and just kick this nigga right in the fucking chest. And
Really?
kick him like 3 feet across the fucking room. Like, I'm not even
That
kidding.
would be pretty cool.
This fat nigga sitting in that
I don't see
chair,
how that's
and I'll
possible,
take
but
that
it would be
Braves
cool.
jersey and beat him to fucking
You
death
can hear the
with it. Like,
fat
this
and sad in
guy's
his voice,
out
pure
of his
Toxify.
mind.
Yeah.
He's like disabled. Like, I don't even know what the fuck
can
he's
cut it
talking
with a
about
knife.
in a boxing match with me. Like, fuck this shit. It was literally like some fuck.
I get the vibe from Ethan Ralph that he goes out to get into bar fights. Like, he makes a day of it. All right, it's a Saturday. I'm off work. If I hit the bar scene around 6, I might be able to get about 8 fights in by the end of the night. But that's kind of low. I think we could get up to 11 or 12. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from Ethan Ralph.
Fucking pub brawler. Thug.
Ethan is super easy to anger.
Gang member.
Are there particular things that really
brought
upsets him?
there to fight
Like, gout and stuff like that.
And I was still
But for
getting
him,
rocked and got clocked in the
I
side
guess
of my head.
questioning his
Fuck.
gangsta is one of them.
And was still throwing this nigga out in the middle of the street.
Had the stream on in the background.
Still
I
got
thought
punches
to
in
myself,
his
who's the
fucking
guy?
face.
It sounds like. Oh.
And he's getting confronted.
That'd be Ethan. He likes him young.
By dude.
His opponents, that is. Punching him.
Dude's like walking him down the side.
Yeah, he's twice as big as me.
God of Conquest 91 sent $3. Here's a video I found
Yeah,
about
that's right.
wings.
Yeah, you're right.
Link.
I'm getting confronted by a guy who's twice as big as me, getting my ass kicked for sure, but not giving a fuck and telling him to keep bringing it, bitch, and still coming the whole time.
This is all BS and lolcow talk. Yeah, I can see that.
Now they're fighting again toward the back end.
Yeah, it's
I
him
was still going.
edgelording.
I got a couple licks in on that cocksucker.
I think he shoulder bumped the wrong person.
Rattling a pill bottle sends him into a rage. Why?
Can you show the fight video? He's cucked by YouTube.
Hopefully I don't get broken glass in my face again. That sucked, dude.
Why the fuck would I want to show that?
Just bring up the Medicare rage? Oh, God.
What the fuck is Wings talking about, dude?
Him and Medicare have some sort of issue, huh?
Nigga, oh my god.
If I had to guess how big Ethan Ralph is, he was probably 250, 260. I don't.
Yep, I weighed in today and I was 250. I'd let myself go up. I'd let myself go up from 242.
All muscle, like
I
Kingpin.
broke my scale and I just got a new one and I weighed myself and I was 250 pounds and I was like, motherfucker. I was getting into like the 230s. I was pissed. Honestly, I was pissed. I'm still pissed, but whatever.
That was pretty informative. I want to watch this one, and I think that'll probably be the end for me.
Play the game.
And this is from Mr. Snortbanel again, 1 hour ago, and he's cranky about Watch Mojo.
Watch part 3 of the Wings reaction. The video had mentioned Sunny V2, which I recently discovered, but I didn't know the channel didn't have proper research.
Hold on. He got his head rocked like a chair. Oh, in a fight? That's a bummer. I'm sure he came back from it. Kept saying the N-word over and over again.
They don't do any. I'm serious about this. I've seen, not only with me, I watched another video. This guy does no research at all. He's the sloppiest fucking YouTuber, and he's got millions upon millions of subs and views because people like drama.
I guess it should
they
bother
just
him,
assume
right?
The guy knows what he's talking about. He lifts shit from other channels and just puts it right into his content with no vetting whatsoever. He doesn't even care.
What did Rakita Law
He's
do?
just like, oh well, you can't sue me. And he's right.
Excuse me, sorry.
I mean, you
Hiccup
can't do
there.
nothing on YouTube unless you're going to actually file a lawsuit outside of YouTube and sue the guy for defamation. He can literally just get away with it. Yeah, he's completely full of shit. I couldn't believe it. Some of the stuff that he has on there is ridiculously wrong.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
Sorry, did I miss something?
Whatsoever. He doesn't. Not only with me, I watched another video. This guy does no research at all. He's the sloppiest fucking YouTuber, and he's got millions upon millions of subs and views because people like drama. They just assume the guy knows what he's talking about.
Who is this
lifts
Sunny
shit from other
V2?
channels
I've
and
never
just
heard
puts
of
it
this
right
dude.
into his content with no vetting whatsoever. He doesn't even care. He's just like, oh well, you can't sue me, and he's right. I mean, you can't do nothing on YouTube unless you're going to actually file a lawsuit outside of YouTube and sue the guy for defamation. He can literally just get away with it. Yeah, he's completely full of shit. I couldn't believe it. Some of the stuff that he has on there is ridiculously wrong.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
Then again, you know, Watch Mojo. I'm sure you've heard of that channel, right? It's giant. They also don't vet their information. They don't. They had stuff about me on there. They had stuff about other stuff. It's all wrong. They don't vet anything.
So you didn't, DSP didn't masturbate on stream. Confirmed. Because that's what they covered. That's what they said. That's all Watch Mojo said during that clip is that, hey, this guy masturbated on stream. That's all fake. It never actually happened.
All these channels, they're so big, they just get away with whatever by just posting. It's complete bullshit. But Sunny V's bad because, you know, the shit that he says on there, essentially, you know, you could basically hurt someone's reputation with the shit you're saying.
What reputation do you have, DSP?
But he did the same thing with Wings. He does the same thing with everyone. He puts shit up there that's factually untrue and says it's factually true. He's on there. He literally says all the things. He says that I've scammed my viewers. I've ripped people up. All this stuff. It's all wrong.
You did.
I mean, yeah, my haters accuse me of that.
You
but
did do
none of
those
that has ever
things
been
multiple
factually proven.
times.
He states it's all true, and that's why people don't like me. It's
But
complete
it's-
bullshit.
but it is
so that's why
true.
I can't stomach that shit.
Okay,
He's only in it for
my
fucking
mistake.
drama, clickbait.
I assume
and doesn't care about
Sunny
being
said
hurt.
something
Scumbag.
recently. Last video about DSP was months
It
ago.
is
Yeah.
so salty.
Shall we
Yeah,
read
I
it
would
again,
think
guys?
he had.
You guys are the core audience.
That's all.
I don't have to tell
But
you
DSP
guys
can remember
that
grudges from
I love the
8
chill
years
streams
ago,
with you.
so.
I love the fact that we have a great interactive time. It'd be great if you guys could support the chill content by liking
One
the
of the
stream,
donating dens
interacting
brought
with
Sunny
me,
up.
maybe some super chats.
That must
Hey,
have been-
maybe
yeah,
a membership
okay.
or a gifted membership to help the community. I'm trying to hit 435
But
members.
yeah, you
We were
would
at
think he'd say
433
something
and then we
recently,
lost
'cause
two
he's
during
usually
break.
on the
I'm
pulse of
"Grr,
people shitting on
expired."
him.
It sucks when that happens during the break. That's the worst. Like, because we were already on a great motivational.
I like this.
We're gonna hit it tonight. We're
Hold
gonna
on
hit
a
435 messaging with me. Maybe some super chats. Hey, maybe a membership or a gifted membership to help the community. I'm trying to hit 435 members. We were at 433, and then we lost two during the break. And I'm like, thanks.
Okay, I want to hear this grr in super slow motion. It's dumb, but I want to hear it.
I'm trying to hit 435 members. We were at 430.
God, he sounds terrible in slow
and
motion.
We lost to during the break, and I'm like,
you need to fix your engine, dude. You got tons of things wrong with it if it's making that kind of noise.
the expired sucks when that happens during the break. That's the worst.
It'd be great if you all gave me money. I'd love it.
We're gonna hit it tonight. We're gonna hit it
Do
tonight.
it now.
And we lost a few. Plop. Huh?
What the hell's going on with this guy?
The hardcore begging season never stops, dude. It just goes in a slight remission.
Hey, those are mine. Hey, wait.
4:30.
So you're
Jumped
naked,
up a bit. Yeah.
We noticed.
We could always go with more, you know.
People are digging the cheeks. There you go. Dig those cheeks. Hello there, sir. Welcome back.
4:30 is not high enough.
Probably
We need to get that up to at least 10 grand.
Rock hard.
It's on you guys, OIC.
This guy.
You should come out of the closet, Phil.
Does having YouTube Premium help me? It helps anyone. If you have YouTube Premium, if you're a YouTube Premium subscriber, and you watch anyone's video on YouTube, regardless of the fact if that video is monetized, they get revenue on it. They get paid for your YouTube Premium view. So I might have a video that's been demonetized by YouTube, but if you watch it with YouTube Premium, I get paid for it. How cool is that? That's really
That's
nice.
really cool, DSP. You get money. Awesome. That does sound cool. Let me sign up. What kind of sales pitch is that? Hey, if you do this thing, it gives me money, man. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, you should definitely, get that. He didn't talk about how you can skip ads. He didn't talk about how you can watch it and have your phone off at the same time. He didn't talk about any of the actual benefits of, because I have YouTube Prime. I'm a paid pig for that. I just can't stand ads. I did my dues when I watched TV as a kid. I'm done with ads. And this dude couldn't go into any of that. No. What makes YouTube Prime cool is that I get money.
Shilling. It's gross.
Guys, if you're having a good chill time with me tonight, I would ask if you could give the stream a like. That would be great of you. We have over 200 people on the stream and 30-some likes. It would be great if we could get to that 100 likes goal that I try for every stream. Engagement, that would help the channel a lot. And of course, if any of you are having a good chill time, if you could support the stream in any way, whether it be...
You guys might not know this, but Payday and Payday 2 were based on DSP.
All be appreciated. I was trying to hit 435 members today. We were at 433 earlier, and we lost 2 during the break.
If they made a set of lolcow masks on Payday, how would they melt down individually? I think Wings would be more or less dismissive of it. DSP would flip out and get cranky about it and have multiple streams dedicated to how much he hates it. And Low Tier God would have one meltdown about it, but would start trying to sue him. And then realize that he actually needs a lawyer to do that. And then realizes he actually needs some money to get a halfway decent one in his area. So then he's screwed. And who else? I guess Ethan Ralph would beat him up.
It'd be great to maybe get some gifted memberships tonight. I know there's a good amount of people who would be accepting of that tonight.
I wish my phone ran like that.
Thanks
My
in
phone
advance,
sucks.
guys, okay? All right.
Begathon. I'm a beggar on my streams. I just keep asking for my fans for support.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You got me.
Yeah.
That's a trained athlete,
What
dude.
the hell's going on here?
Some serious
Well,
stuff.
if you're having a
Subos
good
can
time
mess
with
you
me,
up,
if
man.
you are, I would ask if you could like this video and leave some comments on it if you're watching on demand on YouTube.
LTG would represent himself. It'd be the most embarrassing courtroom scene. You thought the Johnny Depp courtroom
And again, guys,
was
it would be great
embarrassing.
if you
No.
support the stream tonight. As you can see, yeah, it is
Low Tier
incredible
God's
social
objecting
support.
to his
We
own
only have
testimonies and
44
stuff.
likes. With over 200
Every
viewers,
time.
we haven't even gotten near 50 likes yet. It would be great if you guys could support the stream. Thank you. Oh, my legs. Oh.
$13.
You even beg for money.
A panhandler shaking a cup asking for money.
Even beg for money.
She really did put on some weight, huh? Because she's pretty slim in this picture. She's slim even compared to when we first saw her. So yeah, she's probably pretty chunky right now. So the question is, who's bigger, her now or Wings' wife? I'm wanting to bet that it's probably her. She's probably passed her up.
A panhandler shaking a cup asking for money.
A $5 tip from Alex. He says, just got here. The Sumo Brothel side quest was hilarious. You came in just when that was going on. What a time to show up.
Ethan recently got
I mean,
rid
they
of
were
his
ready
lawyer.
to
What a
give me nice
hero.
loving all night long,
Trust
but,
yourself,
I just
you
don't
know?
swing that way, you know what I
Follow
mean?
your dreams.
And I'm
Defend
married
yourself.
Too, so, even if I did swing that way, I still wouldn't partake. I'm sorry.
What?
Guys, we got just about a half hour left on stream, just so everyone knows. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has
I
been
love
chilling
them.
with me.
They're really fun
having
to
a
me.
good, relaxing time here tonight in the Like a Dragon Ishin stream. Now, if you guys could, again, support the stream in any way, I would appreciate that. As simple as liking the stream. We're at over 50 likes, but I try to get 100 every stream. It seems like it's a rough one tonight. So we're 200 people, but we are still around 50 away. I'm sure it'd be great if we get 100 likes. But everything else is appreciated, whether it be a super chat or a tip or a membership. I'm sure anyone here would be very happy to receive a gifted membership tonight, if they could. And or anything else would be great, guys. Thank you in advance for anyone who supports this stream. Thank you.
If that didn't have a bunch of screaming people in the background, he could have just recorded that and played it every once in a while. DSP, do you realize that you could actually simplify your begging? You could have it be sound clips and you could press it on the soundboard, like, you know.
Please give me some money. I was born without a butt.
See, it's that easy.
The hardcore begging season.
Play Destroyer said, why do you put so much time in the game if this game doesn't really bring in support? Well, first of all, it's not true. Overall, the playthrough has brought in support. So just because we're on a slow night doesn't mean this playthrough has not brought in support. We had some really good nights with this playthrough, by the way.
Cat's getting huge.
But I like it. I like this game. I like hanging out with my audience and chilling. It's every single stream I put out is not about making big bucks, big money. Some people on the internet don't get that. To them, everything is making fucking money. To me, it's not. Like, as long as I'm doing well enough that I can do streams like this, that's why I want to do streams like this, because it gives me the opportunity when I play it. I toughed through playing Wolong, which I hated, so that then I could go play more chill streams like this. You understand?
But look at how emaciated DSP is. She's inhaling his food.
Signs in front of my fucking face. Okay. All right.
Nope, that's my lie. Got him. Got him.
Lie there, you liar, you.
I'm good at lying.
While he goes to the bathroom and plays up a different.
Thank you. Good stream, guys. Everyone who watched live here, thank you for watching. Thanks for chilling. Anyone who did support the stream tonight, thank you. Anyone who watched on demand, thank you. Thank you all. Chill. I love these chill streams.
I love this
can't
chill.
wait for more in a couple of nights. I'll see you then. Later, everybody. This is one of the slowest streams I've had in ages.
Usually when I stream this, I'm getting between 200 300 viewers. It's not a lot for a big new release. And on
Keep
top of that,
this is like a circuit
taking a look at the
board
playthrough and the parts, it's like,
back here or something.
Ouch.
How's it going, Drunk
Like,
Scotsman?
seriously, and I'm not exaggerating. Okay, I'm going to hit refresh here. The playthrough right now has parts that
God,
are
he
from
looks
last
foolish
week.
with this filter.
Okay, last week.
Less
Don't
than
even have 300
brown
views.
suppose, kid. Never seen it
What I would
cool
say is,
before.
for those of you who are going to be here for the Metroid Prime playthrough, please, if you keep that level of engagement up, and yes, if you can, if you can support those streams, that would be great.
You know,
I'm not
that's
making
right.
anything on this playthrough
That's
on demand on
exactly-
YouTube. When
and
I'm
that's
bringing
why
in,
he
like,
couldn't say
200
what it
videos.
was, because they would
Alright, it's
make
gonna be
fun
like
of
10 cents a video.
his
So,
diabetic
it's
horse
like, you know,
wife.
for me, I hope the streams do all right, or else basically the rest of this playthrough is pretty much wasted time. I've already played the game. It's not like I'm going to be seeing anything new in the game I never saw before. You know what I'm saying?
That's such a shitty outlook to have. DSP, it's kind of cool to play old games. I don't know if you know this. Like, the other day I was having this huge hankering for playing PlayStation 2 games. I've played all of them. I already know what all's going to happen, but it's still fun to experience it over again. And also, maybe some of your viewers haven't seen you play it and don't want to go back and watch footage that's being, you know, filmed through a soup can. Maybe they want to see it now. But DSP already is starting to poison the well by saying, this stream is meaningless if you don't give me money. That's a terrible message. You should give your business degree back, man. They clearly set you up for failure because you missed a class on marketing.
But at this point, I already bought it. I'm gonna keep playing it. We're 6 hours in. I am nervous that if I did anything, like, even if I just upgraded to Windows 10, that the fucking thing, half the things in it wouldn't work. I mean, I literally plugged in a Black Magic device and updated some drivers, and immediately the whole thing crapped out and wouldn't work. So can you imagine now upgrading Windows, upgrading, you know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. I'm stuck kind of where I am until I get a new PC. We've been talking about this for over a year. Again, if anyone's interested, possibly, hey, I want to help out. I want to donate a new PC. Hey, I'll talk with you. But the thing is, it has to be something that makes sense. Because there was a couple people last year, like one person actually wanted to buy me a PC, but they were only offering me like $900 setup, and I was like, that's not even enough to do what I do now. You know what I mean? Like, I probably wouldn't even be able to do what I do now. Maybe we could combine.
I agree,
it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? We have to be. If I'm going to get a new PC, it has to be something that's going to future-proof.
Awesome.
So I have a PC that's going to be good for all my daily streaming needs, my capturing
feels great, doesn't it?
And then maybe even in the long term doing games and stuff. Like, that's the whole point. Or else why get the PC to begin with, right? So basically, you know, it sucks. Do I want to upgrade the PC? I do, but you know, this is what happens when you have no credit. When you declared bankruptcy 3 years ago. You know, I have no credit right now. I don't have flexibility. I don't have a lot.
How much money did he spend on WWE Champions again? An astronomical amount. Nice freeze frame, by the way. DSP's hitting light speed again. You could have bought a computer. That's why people give you so much shit. Not because we cost you money, DSP, but because you cost you money. If you had set aside some money for your business and gotten a PC, that would have helped your business in some capacity. it would have made it more interesting because then you could have a soundboard so you could say all your funny messages. Like,
This motherfucker is garbage!
Or whatever. And I'm building a PC right now. I'm just saving a little bit aside. Each paycheck, I take about $200 from it. And I'm already almost done. It's that easy, DSP. Whatever. Well, how did you spend that money to invest in your streams? I remember when Craig and Adam asked him that, and he froze up. Because it's a bad question to ask DSP, because nothing. I've done nothing to fund my streams. You know what I did? I bought a new vest that you can pay to see. That's what I did.
I don't have extra cash or anything. I'm kind of locked.
Didn't
right
Review Tech offer this fool?
Will
Yes, he did.
Get better.
We need a 6 locale.
No, when we were
for
talking
cool.
about this last year, so we were like $900 isn't enough. No, we were talking about this last year. Minimum $2,000, if not more than that. Like
Chris Chan,
$2,500.
throw him in
We
there.
were looking at. Remember, we pieced it out, each part of the components of each piece of the PC, and then we priced it out. That's about what it would
And
be.
he'd have the Sonichu medallion.
Oh, the King's disease. That's the one that people who just, they live these gluttonous lives of excess and plenty. That's why you get it. Bring on the dancing girls and feed me grapes. That's why my foot is swollen.
Finally, it seems to me, Twitter is about to change massively for the worse. Here's what's going on. First of all, apparently starting April 1st, and I know that sounds weird, it sounds like an April Fool's joke, but apparently it's not.
Which doesn't
People
make any
who
sense to
previously
me.
were
Why do you
verified on
hate
Twitter
PC
are going to
games?
lose their verification check marks. I'm one of them. I was verified for many years because I used to be impersonated and harassed on Twitter, so Twitter gave me a verification check mark many years ago.
Wait, did the retcon...
So people
the
can
900?
tell that my account was official and it's not some impersonator or some asshole trying
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what
me
I
in
was
trouble.
thinking. I was thinking
Well,
900
they're just
was a
gonna
little
remove them
cheaper. Yeah.
Starting in April. And the only way you can have a
DSP could
verification check mark
claim
is
the
by
free
paying for
PC
Twitter
as a
Blue,
tax... Yes, he
which
could.
Isn't verification.
That would be really
Elon
smart.
keeps saying it is. Oh, you could stay verified by paying. That's not verified. That's a paid subscription service.
Yes.
That's not being verified for your identity.
A 3000
It's not even
series
the
sounds
term
good.
doesn't mean the same thing. He's acting like it is because he's trying to trick people into becoming a paid subscriber of his service because he needs to make money.
Isn't that literally what you do, DSP? Isn't that almost exactly what you do? You sure don't like competition, do you, DSP?
Spent an insane
Current
amount
PC is
of
going on
money
9 years.
buying
Yeah, it's a
Twitter.
freaking
He
relic.
paid way
That's
more
why I'm
for it than it's
upgrading
worth,
mine. Mine's
and now
probably
he's
just as
trying to
old.
find ways to make money back, which he can't.
DSP has daily
When he announced
cycles.
Twitter Blue and
How does
everything,
it not occur
very
to
few
happen?
people,
Yeah.
very few people,
Yes.
actually became Twitter Blue subscribers.
Exactly correct,
He was
Scott.
hoping like everyone was going to do it. It didn't happen.
he's
So now
saying
he's like, well,
because
maybe if I
actually
force
he was
people to lose their blue check marks who previously
Yeah, he
had
really
them
screwed
through
that
the
up.
old system of actually verifying ID, maybe then they'll pay for it. Wrong. That's not going to happen. People who already have verification and you're taking it away something they've already earned,
Same,
they're not
Scott.
going
I
to
need
pay
to
to get
ask
it back.
you, Tech,
Especially
for a
because when you
PC.
pay for it, that's not what it is. You're just getting a paid subscription. You're not verifying your identity. So what he's saying is, as of April 15, only people who pay to use Twitter will even show up in your things you follow data. So anyone who's not paying to be on Twitter is no longer important. They're all just, they don't exist anymore. Right? Wow. Interesting. And then just look at this.
I'm
Voting
willing
in
to-
polls will now require verification. So if I run a poll on Twitter, only people with a paid check mark, not
That's what's
verification,
up,
because that's
Dark
not what
Side.
it
I need
is.
to do
He's
that for
lying.
my business.
Only people who
I need to
pay
make
for
a
the check
business
mark will
first.
be able to vote in my polls. I hate to say this, ladies and
That's a
gentlemen,
funny pun.
Elon Musk is the dumbest rich person I know. He is just a fucking
You don't
idiot.
know him,
The things
DSP.
he's doing and saying, you could tell he's one of those guys. He's book smart, not life smart, right? He doesn't understand that what he's about to do is completely destroy the user base of Twitter. He's going to create a website where only paid individuals actually get any kind of attention. It's insane.
So why... I'm a little curious here. DSP, say that's all true. I honestly don't really... I haven't followed it at all, but I'm willing to bet that you're misunderstanding 99% of it. If that's true, and he's making this horrible business decision, and Twitter explodes, do you not think other companies are going to seize on the opportunity to make their own version of Twitter or their own social medias that are going to help out? Maybe instead of griping about his behaviors that he's going to do or whatever future calamity he'll bring about, why don't you use this opportunity right now to research alternatives to go to? Because if you do that right now, you could get your foot in the door right when it's starting. That'd be a smart decision, I think, in my opinion. If the ship is clearly going to start sinking, that's when you need to find another ship. DSP is not going to do that, of course. DSP is going to wait around and let's just say he's right, which I doubt he will be. Twitter detonates. DSP is going to leave Twitter and be utterly lost as to where to go from there. What new website should I go to? Come on, chat, help me figure out where I want to go. Help me create a profile, all this and that. You could already be doing it right now instead of crying. Can't be bothered with it.
You're ruining a social media site that everyone has used for years.
And you know any money given to him for PC. Exactly. And he gets
Humans
really angry when he has goals set aside where people say, hey, this is money for your PC.
Well,
he gets mad.
I'm sorry. Again, will I continue to post my schedule on Twitter? Yes, I will. Because I have over 27,000 followers over there. All right? I'll keep posting
Phil's
it up
definitely street
daily.
smart. He grew up on the streets.
But outside of
the
that,
mean streets of
there will be, I guess there'll be no more viral posts for me. No one's ever going to see my posts. Because again, if you're not Twitter Blue, you won't show up in anyone's recommended threads, nothing.
Cool.
You'll literally never get any kind of
alternate versions of Twitter already exist, don't they?
Yeah,
they do.
on there.
DSP's acting like it's the end of the world. His Twitter is basically a billboard.
I'm just gonna roll it out. I don't care if I lose my verified check mark. I lose my verified check mark.
That's a true
if other
concern.
people impersonate me on there, I don't care. It's not me. Yes.
I did not. Someone says, why did you hit duty streams with the copyright strike? I thought you don't care about the tractor videos. I did not hit duty streams with the copyright strike. If you hit them, it's not me.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
Fucking that Prelly right there.
I'm not involved in it. It sounds like someone else is impersonating me again. If that happened, I swear to God, I'm not involved in it whatsoever. I don't do that. So, whatever you could do to dispute it, but it's not me. I'm not involved in it.
Yeah, no kidding, Scott. It's complete.
Nothing I can do about that.
Doesn't matter.
There's still this back here, and it's still.
All right, that was fun. Well, the wings thing, I'm kind of glad I missed it because it sounds like those were the only highlights. But anyway, he grew up on the young Earth, dude. He had to dodge millions of fireballs, and then them dinosaurs started showing up after a while and were a huge problem. Awful. Legit, 2 days of his goals would buy his PC. He can't put some... No, he can't. He has to spend his money the second it comes in. There's this short that they watched on Mystery Science Theater. It was about saving money. And at one point, the character in the film was saying, yeah, my friend bought a car. And how did he do that? And the guy said, because he, saved money for it. And the kid was like confused. Wait, how does he have that much money left over after he does all of his normal purchases? And the guy says, no, you don't do that. You save some of your money aside intentionally. And the kid seemed really stupefied by this. And I think if you sent that video to DSP, I think you would get a similar reaction. Save money? Holy crap, why didn't anybody tell me about this? Ah, man, that's a game changer. Saving money? Shit, I could start affording things now and not have to beg as much. Well, it'll take a couple years to implement. So... thank you, everyone, for joining me. I will not be doing the restream. I will be streaming here later tonight, probably. It's not necessarily looking the best as it did when it first started because my wife's at work and she's not sure when she's going to get back. But I'm going to stream she and I playing Elden Ring because I got unbanned. Feels pretty good. I can't wait to go get banned again. Try not to get banned in this thing. I'll try. See, I did nothing wrong. They took me out of context, and it's side-scroller's fault. What's a rainy day fund? It's when you want to go go-karting, and you go go-karting because you deserve it. Drinky. Oh, okay. So, good. Thank you, everyone. Good night. We'll probably be back in a couple minutes. But yeah, this is the only DSP coverage I'm doing today. I will plan to restream tomorrow. And I just can't stand Oblivion right now. I'll watch Like a Dragon, that's fine. What time? I can't really say for sure. I'm still waiting on her. So, we'll see. Thank you again, everyone.
Take care until I see you again, possibly real soon.